city's finest.
City 97.3. More variety.
There can be no other 97.3. No need to change. Keep it tuned to City. Your number one. Don't look no further. We've got it all covered. City FM.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music, talk, inspiration, in perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
City FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
City FM 97.3.
Hallelujah. Celebrate Jesus with me tonight. Hallelujah. All right, so this song is my testimony. Amen. Can I share it with you tonight? All right, let's go. I am who I am because of you. If it had not been for you, tell me where would I be? I was lost and sinking deep in sin, but you reached out your hand and rescued me. No one else can do the things you do. There's no one else but you. I am who I am because of you. If it had not been for you, tell me where would I be? I was lost and sinking deep in sin, but you reached out your hand and rescued me. No one else can do the things you do. Oh God, there's no one else but you. So I say this. Oh no, yeah. Oh no, yeah. Oh no. No one else but you. Oh no, yeah. No trouble, no, yeah. Oh no. No one else but you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Luigi McLean.
Never thought that you could love someone. Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
For me, yeah. You even go home and call me your very own. So grateful for your love, your mercy and grace. No one can do the things you do for me. Yeah. No one else but you. Never thought that you could love someone like me. You gave up your life for me, yeah. You even go home and call me your very own. So grateful for your love, your mercy and grace. No one can do the things you do for me. Oh, oh, no one else but you. Say, no, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. No trouble, no, 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 yeah. No one else but you. Moko, moko, beni, tamo, no, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no one else but you. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Moko, beni, tamo, no trouble, she da fe no bononie. Oh, bononie. Bononie. Hey. No one else but you. So where would I be? Where would I be if not for your love? Your love so amazing.
6:34, 97.3 Citi FM. Monday, the 23rd of March, 2026. Bononi Moko Moko Benny Tamabo. This is Joe Metal with Luigi McLean. We're riding on the wings of this song to bring you the Citi Breakfast Show on your relevant radio partner, 97.3 Citi FM. What a great song. Now, if you believe there's none like him, the way you relate with him will be different. So it's not just something you say, it's actually a posture of your heart and a series of behavior. Chache. Let your fear of God be beyond rhetoric. Let it translate into the priorities you put your life in. A society that needs to reprioritize righteousness, standing up for truth, and avoiding evil. It starts with the way we think, the way we speak, and what we value. Life must be placed at the center of everything we do. Economic development model must be driven by the sanctity of human life. So whether it's health policy, education, agricultural policy, whatever we do as a country, the human life and its preservation must be at the center. That's what we try and do on the radio with the Citi Breakfast Show every morning. My name is Bernard Avle. It's a holiday show, so it's a bit different. Now we still start with the business sense, brought to you by APSA. We all start the new year with good intentions. So many plans and resolutions. This year, APSA is giving you the chance to actually make them count. With APSA Target Save, you can plan towards specific goals, earn interest on your savings, and get insurance cover to help protect what you're working towards. Is it a wedding or that long-awaited vacation trip? Whatever the goal, APSA will help you make it happen. Open an APSA Target Save account today. Your story matters, APSA. We like to keep it interactive, so we are announcing our WhatsApp number 05397. Actually, 053-998-6996. 053-998-6996. Let's hear from you on a holiday. Starting with a news review segment brought to you by Zonda Tech. Ghana is building, Ghana is moving, Ghana deserves the best. And now world-class vehicles are being assembled right here at home with Zonda Tech Ghana, your one-stop automobile shop and proud operators of an impressive automobile assembly plant here in Ghana. From heavy-duty trucks powered by Sino Truck to premium SUVs and pickups from Great Wall Motors and Cherry. We have dependable light-duty trucks by Forland, world-class construction equipment by Shantui and the Sunny Group. Zonda Tech delivers excellent quality. Choose locally assembled excellence. Choose Zonda. And of course, Fidelity Bank is asking you to switch today and enjoy amazing benefits, including lower interest rates, higher loan amounts, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. Call us on 0800-003-355. Visit fidelitybank.com.gh or connect with us on our social media at fidelitybankgh.com. This also happens to be the final week of, the final week of our Heritage Month. So even though this is not the final week of March, it's the final week of our Heritage Month. And this week we'll be talking food. So every morning from 9, you'll be hearing Frema Edunyame, you'll be hearing Pio Kostera Mashong Abe talking to some of our resource people about what makes Ghana food the best. From the north to the south to the east and the west. We'll culminate that on Saturday and Sunday by going back to your village. We're going to eat the food the right way. Back to your village food festival. More on that on the show this morning. I'm here with my colleague and brother Godfred Akutobuafo. Godfred, good morning.
Good morning, Bernard.
Yeah, I hope you've had a long break.
Eid.
Eid. How did they respond to that, Seth?
We have to go Barka de Sanla, and then I think
you say Barka de Kade, correct? Well, we're enjoying the holiday. We want more.
You last week you were
Charlie,
advocating.
I want
but
more.
Last week you did well. You outlined the potential of the next month.
I'm telling you, there's a holiday next week as well.
We love it.
I think next week, not this one.
Yes.
The Friday of next week is also a holiday, and the Monday of next 2 weeks is a holiday. Yes, we need more. Is there a holiday in May?
No.
They used to make AU Day was a holiday.
You won't get it.
We want it back. Now that we are fighting for reparations, I think we should even have National Reparation Day. National Day against the evils of slave trade. Think about it. Make it. You know, when you create a holiday, children ask questions.
Yeah.
And it helps. It's an education point.
Yes. So they're asking why this is happening.
Yes. So I want to suggest to the president that after his reparations gig, let's talk about it.
But I am fascinated by the fact that Akufo-Addo was very heavy on reparations.
Yes.
And
Mahama's taking it up.
Has also taken it up with Ablakwa. Ablakwa is fighting it everywhere.
They've taken it to the next level. I think Ghana's position in Africa is clear. We are a leader on the continent, not because we are the biggest country, but we have a certain position that a lot of people respect. Number two, Mahama now is one of the most experienced presidents in terms of he's done it before. So he has legitimacy. Number three, he studied history in the university. So he knows a little bit about that. So I'm just not sure if the UN General Assembly is the place. Maybe the UN Security Council or something. Because the UN General Assembly is more like a talk shop. You need UN where they will vote money to pay for the thing.
But there's a strategy to it because the symbolic presentation of that particular position at a platform like that serves a purpose.
No, it's very important.
I'm looking for it. I think Ablakwa over the weekend was interacting with colleagues of his from other parts of the world.
Yes, I think Latin America.
Yes, he officially laid
my worry though is that even in Africa, a lot of Africans don't understand how serious the slave trade was
and how it imbalanced the continent.
Every time you talk about it, but the Africans sold themselves, so it's all our fault. It's like somebody babatu something, then they just trivialize it. So we also have a lot of work to do here to let people understand that, look, this history is a battle.
Yes.
And the narrative controls a lot of things.
Yes.
And even within our media, our academia, there's a lot of education needed around why the slave trade hampered our development and why it's an economic injustice.
Yes.
If you take the best of some people's human resource to build your industry, and then you turn around and offer them aid and sort of describe them as if they are not a serious group of people, it's a very serious evil. And if we as Africans don't see it that way, nobody's going to help us.
I was absolutely fascinated by how deep the education and the intent to make sure that America does not forget where it came from, particularly states that were slave heavy.
Yeah.
So if you go to the Carolinas, for instance, if you go to the South,
Virginia,
where those places, there's a clear intent that we will not let you forget what you did.
Yeah.
And what they have basically done was significant investments in museums, in education, is to present to you that this is what you did to our people.
And we'll never forget.
it. And this is what you doing that to our people has led us to.
And
so our current standing in society, our inability to get water, our inability
it's
to
all
get
linked
access
to that.
to abortion thing, or to get education properly, or to get health care, or the fact that we suffer from certain kinds of diseases. Everything is your fault. And it's very much in your face.
No, we have a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work
to
be done, which is why I keep telling you, Bernard, if we are to get out of this and win the race, we must get a grip on education.
100%. Education is key. And by the way, I'm told that May 1 is a holiday. May Day is a holiday, so we have a lot of holidays coming up. So we're going to start with the headlines. There's a lot of I'll do one, you do one.
Okay.
So let me do. I'll do Citi Newsroom.
I'll take Channel 1.
Then we'll move on. Okay. So artist Ibrahim Mahama cancels global lectures over assault injuries. This is a very horrible story, which we'll be following up on this.
Wait, so you're on Channel 1 or I'm on Channel 1?
I'm on Citi News.
Okay, so I'll take Channel 1.
Middle East crisis. Ghana must strengthen long-term energy security, according to Petroleum Hub Development Commission. Deeply troubling. Tourism Minister reacts to alleged Ibrahim Mahama assault. And I'm happy she's put her mouth into this one. Meanwhile, as we read, Mahama heads to New York address UN on slavery remembrance. We'll be covering that live on Channel 1 television. I think it's 25th. We are not joking with the issue at all. In other headlines, government misses T-bill target by 1.3 billion as yields increase slightly. We have only 2 teachers. Mafiseva head teacher appeals for urgent posting.
Yes.
Garu residents demand completion of delayed road projects. And then the NDPC DG says Ghana risks long-term economic decline if nothing poverty persists. These are the stories I'm picking up on citynewsroom.com.
Let me take you to Channel 1 where the Ibrahim Mahama story is a big one. I can't sleep. I struggle to speak. Ibrahim Mahama after Tamale assault. The tourism minister's comments is here. Swesco concludes landmark 67th anniversary with renewed call for development. I love how Madam Golda was hailed.
A very emotional
speech she gave. Very well done to all of them. Also, there are some interesting stories here. Prison experience drew me closer to God. Agrada.
It will.
Yes. Why would
it will?
Do?
Paul and Silas. Not busy. You will go near your savior.
And then 2 more for you. Over 100 foreign nationals jailed for illegal entry to Ghana. Ghana-US hold talks on 2026 World Cup arrangement for fans. And then this one. NDC's support among Akans rises to 41% as NPP falls to 29%. This according to Global Info Analytics.
If you go to graphic.com or Graphic Online, they have a number of stories. Brazil backs Ghana-led UN push to declare slavery the greatest crime. So we're working with our partners in the south. No patient was placed on the floor. Kolebu responds to viral video. A lot of people were tagging me on Twitter on a video as if to suggest that it's like my fault that people are sleeping on Kolebu floor. And I found it so interesting. But no problem. It's part of our job. But the Kolebu CEO, during an interaction, the health minister was saying that he believes those videos were sort of generated. So we'll get into that. That's what he said. He said it on record to the media that he doesn't believe that those videos were real. I'm sure some doctors will disagree. We'll go to that. Kasua bank fraud. Suspect nabbed months after an authorized transaction. This one is something I think we should focus on one of these days. 44 Ghanaians rescued from QNet scheme in Nigeria repatriated. Almost every 2 weeks. This QNet business, I don't know why it's become so. Now, in other headlines, Puma unveils bold Ghana 2026 World Cup kits inspired by Anansi and Makola.
It was nice.
Yeah. And then Semenyo lists first major trophy as Man City beat Arsenal in Carabao Cup. This is also the graphic. And then President has cut short for Doma in Crow's first 24-hour economy market. Meanwhile, the President says no public funds for World Cup funds. No public funds.
Is he sure?
Well, they raised 31 million last week, or they got pledges. We can talk about that. You don't seem convinced there, because the number of people saying that they don't want public funds to be spent, and they are raising money, unless you think the money is. And then I'll give you one last one here. This one is also very interesting. Jehovah's Witnesses ease rules on blood transfusions.
Yeah,
it's a significant story. We'll get into.
Very big story.
Let me come back to you.
But let me now jump to my Joy Online. You cannot run an economy without crisis. Tekpe warns Ghana must prepare or pay.
Tokpesku.
Yes.
Okay. I call him Tekpesku.
Why Ghana should reconsider the petroleum price floor policy. President Mahama going to the UN is also on the homepage here. Despite price cuts, Ghana cocoa buyers lack funds to buy beans from farmers. Sources say. And then on the international stories, Elon Musk misled Twitter investors.
Again,
jury fined.
Let
me skip to Europe, Bernard, and the rest of the world. A lot happening.
Now, I wanted to give you High Street Journal, another Ghanaian before you go. Inside Dr. Kamasa's 200-acre tomato farm at Dowenya, a vision to bolster Ghana's tomato supply. Then there's another one. Ghana moves to strengthen science reporting as innovation drives gain pace. And the new SIM registration targets fraud and redundant verification. Those are some stories on that website. And there's a question here. Can Ghana afford a 24-hour economy? Very interesting question.
Let me take you to Reuters now. And on Africa, there's a big headline here. In Africa, the cost of jet fuel is changing faster than you can fly. And this is also a fallout from the US-Israeli war with Iran. Dollar gains as investors flee risk on escalating Middle East war. Then let me take you to the BBC. Starmer and Trump discuss needs to open Hormuz Strait as Israeli military wants weeks of fighting to come.
I don't even understand. If you go to Al Jazeera, Iran vows to completely close the strait if US attacks its power plants. So this thing is not ending anytime soon.
Now, in France, on the BBC as well, France's socialists hold on to power in major cities in election boost for mainstream. So the socialist side is also growing there. And finally, Bernard, let's go to CNN's homepage where they repeat the headline for you: Iran vows to destroy infrastructure in region if Trump carries out threat.
I'm taking you across the African continent for this aggregation website, allafrica.com. So Zimbabwe opposition takes Mnangagwa team term battle to SADC and UN. So they want to prevent the current leader of Zimbabwe from extending his presidential term. Taking stock of how oil price surge is hurting African economies, a very brilliant article written as well. Deadly rains batter Zimbabwe, leaving over 130 people dead. All right. Then Nigeria is seeking UK support to tackle regional terrorism. Oh, African countries always looking for help. Then there's one here. CAF faces pressure. I know you've been interested in this one. As Guinea contest Morocco's 1976 AFCON win. I tell you. So, I told you Morocco didn't win their first AFCON the regular way. So Guinea too is taking the issue up. Yeah. And
take
then,
everything from you.
We say a lot of good things about Rwanda, but there's some stories in Rwanda that are concerning. Experts warn of rising teenage pregnancy risks in Rwanda. And there's this border crisis between Liberia and Sierra Leone. Their leaders are meeting in Guinea to try and resolve the border crisis. We should keep an eye on that story. It's very close to home. So those are some of the headlines. I don't know which one you want to delve
Let's
into.
start with Ibrahim Mahama.
Okay, so give me that one.
Okay, let me take you to channel onenewsonline.com. I can't sleep. I struggle to speak. Ibrahim Mahama after Tamale assault. Renowned Ghanaian visual artist Ibrahim Mahama says he's battling speech difficulties and sleepless nights following recent assault in Tamale, forcing him to suspend work and cancel several international engagements. Mahama, who is CEO of Red Clay Studio, was attacked alongside his uncle on Saturday, March 21, during a traffic altercation in Tamale. He believes the individuals involved were members of the IGP Special Operations Team, popularly known as the Black Maria, although the unit's leadership has denied any involvement. Although he was treated and discharged from hospital after losing a tooth in the incident, Mahama says the lingering effects have been severe, particularly his inability to speak comfortably and sleep at night. The impact has also disrupted his international schedule. Mahama said he had been due to travel to London for lectures at Cambridge, Oxford, and the Royal Arts Institute.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Tourism has condemned the assault. Tourism Minister Jifa Gomashi has condemned the alleged assault on Ibrahim Mahama, assuring that steps are being taken to identify and bring the perpetrators to justice. The minister's response follows reports that he was attacked on Saturday by individuals believed to be members of the Black Maria. In an open letter shared on Facebook on March 22, Abla Jifa Gomashi described the incident as deeply troubling and inconsistent with Ghana's commitment to justice and human rights. She further assured that the matter is already receiving attention at the highest levels of government, revealing that she's engaging the Interior Ministry to ensure a thorough investigation. This is clearly a minister who understands the value Ibrahim Mahama brings to Ghana as a cultural export. So she says, on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts and my personal capacity, I wish to express my heartfelt sympathy and solidarity with you during this difficult time. And the alleged assault has sparked concern among stakeholders in the creative art industry, with growing calls for accountability and strengthening protection for artists and cultural practitioners.
Let me take you still on Channel 1 News Online, and a process that is causing some angst amongst the general public, this SIMI registration exercise. SIMI registration, government introduces OTP verification to curb fraud. The Director General of the National Communications Authority, Edmond Chifianko, has announced that SIMI registration exercise will require users to verify additional numbers using a one-time password as authorities tighten measures to curb fraud and identity misuse. The move is part of preparations by the Ministry of Communications, Digital Technology and Innovation and the NCA to undertake another nationwide SIM registration. Quote, we are saying that you should not use your card to register numbers for people because you have to give your consent for your ID to be used to register any other number. Then you cannot deny if there is an issue. He explained that previous registration exercises recorded cases where individual IDs were used without their knowledge, creating complications when such numbers were linked to criminal activities.
Meanwhile, the tomato export ban by Burkina Faso, is affecting Ghana so much so that the Ghana government says they want to engage the Burkinabe government to deal. Yes, this is GNA reporting that the government is going to engage Burkina Faso over tomato export ban. It says Ghana's government says to engage the Burkina Faso authorities over the decision to ban the export of fresh tomatoes. The decision to engage follows Burkina's directive suspending the export of fresh tomatoes, which took effect on March 16. A statement issued by the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry on Friday. It said the engagement will seek to address concerns surrounding the ban and chart a mutually beneficial way forward for both countries. Ghana had committed to working with stakeholders to boost local tomato production at the Feed Ghana and Feed the Industry program the government is undertaking. And the government calls on tomato traders to remain calm as efforts are underway to secure an amicable resolution, the ministry said.
I think we must be a bit more serious about these interventions that can change our country's fortunes. We do it for 6 months and then we don't see it through. Honestly speaking, but we did
planting for food and jobs, and yet we can't.
And, I always criticize planting for food and jobs. I felt it was we just wasted our time as a country and didn't see it through. If we're able to push some of these things, but we will look.
We did a whole one village, one dam. We still have a big irrigation deficit. So the question is, what are we even doing? Meanwhile, vegetable exporters are calling for an urgent coordinated response to the Burkinabe tomato ban. President of the association, Dr. Felix Kamasa, warned that the development poses a significant threat to Ghana's vegetable supply chain and could trigger price instability if swift interventions are not completed.
Let me take you to Techonomics.
What is he saying?
On my Joy Online, you cannot run an economy without crisis. Former Finance Minister Seth Terkper is urging Ghana to brace for economic shocks as fears grow over a possible rise in petroleum prices linked to escalating tensions involving Iran. Quote, if you don't have sufficient food, and you import to the reserves, it affects the currency. So these are, if not something you can predict to the letter, it's something you should know could happen. Perhaps you go abroad now.
Before that, Ghana will table this is the president now. Ghana will table a resolution at the UN General Assembly on Wednesday calling for the formal recognition of the transatlantic trafficking and enslavement of Africans as a crime against humanity and the need for a process of repair. President John Dramani Mahama will be leading a delegation from Ghana and other African personalities to New York City to table this motion during the UN observance of the International Day of Remembrance of Victims of Slavery and the Transatlantic Slave Trade on Tuesday, March 25. In a feature, the president made it clear that although the call for repatriatory justice was not new, in recent decades the tradition had taken institutional form with the 1993 Abuja Proclamation recognizing the enslavement and trafficking of Africans as an unprecedented crime. Meanwhile, Brazil say they support Ghana in this. So the story in the graphic online says Brazil is backing Ghana's push to declare slavery the gravest crime. There's a photo of President Mahama shaking hands with Inácio Luiz Lula da Silva, who has endorsed the UN resolution seeking formal recognition of slave trade. And he was speaking at the community of Latin American Caribbean states Africa Summit in Bogota, Colombia, where he pledged support for the motion to be tabled at the assembly on 25th. So some good progress there.
Yes. If you go to graphic, Bernard, let's go to Kolebu and this no bed issue. The Kolebu Teaching Hospital has rejected claims that patients were treated on the floor at its accident and emergency center following the circulation of a viral video on social media. Hospital management said it could not immediately verify the authenticity of the footage, which appears to show patients lying on the floor of the facility. In a press release, the hospital reported a surge in patient numbers over the past 2 weeks, placing pressure on available space. The chief executive officer of the hospital, Yakubu Seidu Adam, retracted the position when the Minister of Health, Kwabena Minta Akando, visited the facility following public concern.
We are told the ministry has facilitated the provision of 200 beds to Kolebu Teaching Hospital to help with some issues of no bed. Let's do some international stories.
Okay, let's go abroad. There's a lot happening. I'll start from CNN. Iran defiant as IEA warns energy crisis worse than 1970s oil shocks and Trump deadline looms. Let me just run you through some updates, Bernard. The IEA has warned today the energy crisis was worse than the oil shocks in the 70s. Iran again vowed retaliation if U.S. President Donald Trump follows through on his Saturday threat to attack its power plants if the Strait of Hormuz was not reopened within 48 hours. Iran's IRGC said, quote, if you strike electricity, we will strike electricity. On Monday, again, stocks have plummeted, particularly in Asia. But the death toll has also climbed. The number of people reported killed in Iran and Lebanon since the start of the conflict is now in the thousands. Now, if you come to Africa, it's also impacting the cost of air travel because jet fuel has become an issue.
Yeah, it's becoming very, very expensive.
Yes, because of the conflict.
Meanwhile, let me end with CAF. Following the decision to strip Senegal of the AFCON title for 58 days after the tournament concluded, the Confederation of African Football is facing calls to apply these same disciplinary standards retrospectively. The Guinea Football Association, FGF, has spearheaded the demand, citing a decisive 1976 AFCON match between Morocco and Guinea. During the fixture, the Atlas Lions briefly walked off in protest of a refereeing decision before returning to play. The match ended in a 1-1 draw after an 86th-minute Moroccan equalizer, allowing Morocco to top the group and claim the title, while Guinea finished as runners-up. In that year, they didn't even play a final, so it was a group match. But that group match led to a table where they won.
That depends on what the tournament rules.
Well, Charlie, you've opened the Pandora's box. So
everybody's exploiting.
Guinea argues that this historical incident should be reassessed under the same principles used in the 2025 ruling.
Finish with the 30 million fund thing for me. We've raised 30
where
million
did the story I read is here. They said public funds will not be used for. Let me go to that story quickly.
I'll come to it later today.
Where's the story? Here it is. No public funds for World Cup funds. Not for funds. So okay, let me say it in Ghana. No public funds for World Cup funds. So President Mahama has ruled out the use of public funds to sponsor Ghanaian supporters to the FIFA World Cup, citing the high financial burden such undertaking would place on the state. Speaking at the World Cup fundraising campaign on Friday, March 20, the president said the decision was consistent with recommendations in the Jamepe Commission report, which cautions against state sponsorship of funds to travel to international tournaments. Yes. Quote, in consonance with the Jamepe report, the government has no plans to allocate public funds to fly supporters to the World Cup. President Mahama explained that even a modest effort to support a limited number of funds would come at a significant cost to the public purse. He noted that transporting and accommodating just 200 supporters could cost nearly $2 million. The logistical support of flying and accommodating even 200 supporters is staggering, he stated. And then the story says, he stressed that although the presence of Ghanaian supporters at the global showpiece remains important, government must prioritize prudent fiscal management and direct resources towards more pressing national needs, including job creation. The announcement signals a shift from past practices where government provided financial support for individuals to travel to major tournaments. You don't seem to believe this.
No, Bernard, you see, for me, the thing is this. If Ghana is playing England in Boston, there are more Ghanaians living in Boston than we will be able to fly out of Ghana to go and support.
True. And then there's another match in
Philly,
in Canada.
No, I'm saying
in Philadelphia. Yes, a lot of Ghanaians are there.
There are more Ghanaians living in Philadelphia than will be able to fly out of Ghana to go and support Black Stars there.
So we don't even need to send anybody.
For what?
But
why don't you use the limited resources to support? Then use it to support the fans.
But that's why he's saying they won't support. Government will not use this money to support people to go.
Bernard.
Or you think the fundraising is government money or what?
Oh, Bernard.
Well, let's get into it. 7:01. Let's get into business news on a holiday. Thank you, Godfred. That was the newspaper review.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. I want time when you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car. Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the gobe too small.
Go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
City Business News with the returning Neil Atelate. Good morning, Neil.
This is the breakfast edition of Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, EcoBank, and Valex. Coming up, coordinated government response required to avert supply shock Due to Burkina Faso tomato ban, we hear from vegetable producers and exporters. Also, Ghana Statistical Service demands urgent reforms in informal sector amid youth dominance and child labor concerns. Much later, government misses T-bill target by 1.3 billion cedis as interest rates increase slightly across the yield curve. Many thanks indeed for your time. I am Ni Latte. Details of our stories now. First, though, targeted interventions are now needed to improve conditions within the informal economy. That's according to the Ghana Statistical Service. It follows new findings from the 2024 Integrated Business Establishment Survey, which showed that mobile trade is heavily dominated by young people, accounting for about 60% of such operators. Government statistician Dr. Alassane Idrisu believes investments in market infrastructure alongside expanded access to microcredit will support business growth and protect vulnerable groups.
With these findings and policy implications, and based on the evidence, several practical actions emerge. First, government and local authorities should invest in market infrastructure, sanitation, lighting, and storage facilities. Second, financial institutions should expand microcredit, mobile banking, and digital payment solutions tailored to small, informal businesses. Third, training programs should strengthen business management, financial literacy, and digital skills among informal entrepreneurs. Fourth, youth entrepreneurship programs should support young traders transitioning into more stable businesses. And at the same time, child labor laws must be enforced, and social protection programs should support families to ensure children remain in school.
That was the government statistician, Dr. Alassane Idrisu. Now, government fell short of its Treasury bill target by about 1.3 billion Ghana cedis in its latest auction amid tightening liquidity conditions and cautious investor participation. Latest auction results show that out of a target of 5 billion cedis, total bids tendered reached 3.73 billion Ghana cedis, with 3.27 billion Ghana cedis accepted.
Demand was notably weaker at the short end of the yield curve, where only 1.67 billion Ghana cedis of the 2.23 billion bids for the 91-day bill were accepted. This indicates selective demand and tighter pricing conditions. However, investor appetite remains strong for longer-dated instruments. All bids submitted for the 182-day bill and 364-day bills amounting to 667 million Ghana cedis and 831 million Ghana cedis respectively were fully accepted. On the interest rate front, yields edged up marginally across all tenors, which is a slight reversal in the recent downward trend in interest rates. The 91-day bill rate rose to 4.78% from 4.71%, while the 182-day bill increased to 6.36% from 6.28%. That of the 364-day bill also climbed to 9.58%, up from 9.41%. The uptick in yields reflects cautious market sentiment and evolving liquidity dynamics, even as government continues to rely on domestic markets to meet its short-term financing needs. In the next Treasury bill auction, government is targeting to raise approximately 4.93 billion Ghana cedis.
Daniel Sakite's report more on the economy, where players there say government must maintain strict fiscal discipline to sustain recent gains in managing the country's public debt. Ghana's total public debt stood at 641 billion cedis as of December 2025. Though the marginal decline signals some improvement in debt management, economists caution that the outlook remains fragile and requires continued prudence in government spending and borrowing. Economist Professor Patrick Esumin tells Citi Business News sustaining fiscal consolidation efforts will prevent a reversal of the gains achieved so far.
So the rate of debt accumulation was negative in 2025, and therefore all of that contributed to bringing our debt stock down significantly to about 45.3% or so December 2025. We've sacrificed so much in order to bring the debt to GDP ratio to the level where it is, but the point is that because we are a developing country with huge infrastructure deficits, you cannot celebrate austerity as a performance and say that we have achieved primary surplus of 2.6%. Yes, that may look good, but as a developing country with huge infrastructure, high poverty and inequality, and all of that, you cannot celebrate austerity as an achievement.
Economist Professor Patrick Esumin. Away from that, vegetable producers and exporters in the country are advocating a multi-stakeholder approach to address the impact of Burkina Faso's ban on tomato exports. They want coordinated action involving government, industry players, and agricultural researchers to develop both immediate and long-term solutions to cushion the expected supply disruption. Government is currently engaging authorities in Burkina Faso to resolve the issue and sustain cross-border trade relations. But the producers warn that the export restriction could significantly disrupt Ghana's vegetable supply chain and drive up prices if urgent interventions are not implemented. Dr. Felix Kamasa is president of the Vegetable Producers and Exporters Association of Ghana.
Policymakers and then producers and the researchers come together and solve this issue once and for all. We are engaged with the Ministry of Special Crop Service and see how best we can solve this issue. I have been voicing out on this issue long ago, and it happened. Policymakers shouldn't leave it in their domain alone. They have to seriously work with the practical people on the field. We know the layout, how our production go through in the country. The areas we can produce tomatoes at each particular time, and then the areas which also can produce, and the smart agriculture we are doing, like greenhouses, we have to encourage. The ministry have to try each much possible, look for funding, invest in this, then we can produce throughout all year production. That will help the country so that we won't be having this issue, because every household eats tomatoes every day.
President of the Vegetable Producers and Exporters Association of Ghana, Dr. Felix Kamasa. On the forex market this morning, the dollar is trading at 11 cedis 80 pesos, the British pound at 15 cedis 70 pesos, that of the euro could be sold to you at 13 cedis 75 pesos. Mind you, these are average rates from forex bureaus and not the Bank of Ghana's interbank rate. And that's it for the breakfast edition of City Business News, brought to you by MTN, EcoBank, and Valex. These stories and more on citynewsroom.com/business. I am Ni Latte. Do have a good business day.
Can you hear it? The freedom in our songs, the sound of liberty that rings from Kaswa to Karaga, from Tamale to Takoradi. It's in the pestles that pound from coast to coast. It's in the busy offices, the crowded streets, and the noisy schools. It's in the wisdom of our elders and in the laughter of our children. It's in seeing how far we've come and looking at how much we can grow.
It's in knowing that still Ghana go be. Happy 69th Independence Day.
MTN.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Hey, Andrea, challenge these days, new level crowd. Where did you pass?
Me, pass somewhere. I just switched for a better life. Hey. I switched for comfort. Look, your salary deserves better.
Switch?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
I switched my salary account to Fidelity Bank. Oh, okay. And that's my jackpot. I get higher loan amounts with lower interest rates, as well as personalized financial support. They gave me a loan to expand my side hustle, and the terms are just flexible.
Wow.
Your salary deserves better.
Oh, my salary deserves better. You see the way you are smiling wide? Yes, I will switch and smile wider. Your salary deserves better. Switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy lower interest rate, car and home loan, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. Switch and smile wider. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
If I believe with us, Fidelity. If I know I dey your side, Fidelity.
Ghana is building. Ghana is moving. Ghana deserves the best.
And now, world-class vehicles are being assembled right here at home.
Welcome to Zonatech Ghana Limited, your one-stop automobile shop and proud operators of an impressive automobile assembly plant in Ghana. From heavy-duty trucks powered by global giant Sinotruck to premium SUVs and pickups, from Great Wall Motors and Cherry.
From dependable light-duty trucks by Forland to world-class construction equipment from Shantui and Sunny Group.
Zondatech delivers topmost quality brands assembled in Ghana with affordable luxury you can trust.
Built to international standards, supporting Ghanaian jobs, driving Ghana's industrial future. Whether you are expanding your fleet, building infrastructure, growing your agribusiness, or upgrading your personal drive.
Choose strength. Choose quality. Choose locally assembled excellence. Zondatech Ghana Limited can be located at its headquarters in Tema. Call Zondatech Ghana Limited on 0501 772222 or 0501 773333.
Zondatech Ghana Limited, proudly assembled in Ghana, driven by excellence.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Yeah. It's 12 in the morning about come on my way. Go.
It's 7:15. This is still your holiday edition, your Eid al-Fitr edition of the City Breakfast Show. In our Heritage Month, lots to do on the show today. Kickoff is next, and we're bringing you some big stories in the world of sports shortly. But Polytank Sumo Super Tank Polytank Sumo Super Tank is here with a 10% off the premium Super Tank. From now to the end of the Ghana month, you can get 10% off any Polytank you buy. Let's celebrate our heritage together. Built with advanced multi-layer technology and reinforced for superior durability, Super Sumo is designed to last, give you peace of mind for your home project or business. Don't miss this unlimited one-time offer. Visit any Polytank outlet today and ask for Sumo Super and save over 1,000 cedis from Polytank. Always the best. Papa no Ankasa. Are you queuing for your favorite wache? We can accept it if there's one thing that Ghanaian can relate with, it's queuing. Queuing for trotro, we can accept it. We adjust, we survive. In fact, if queuing was an Olympic sport, we would win gold. But one thing we can't accept is queuing to swap your MTN SIM. Swap your MTN SIM yourself in minutes. Visit the My MTN app or dial star 1333 hash to get this done ASAP. So it's the My MTN app or dialing star 1333 hash. No more standing, no more sweating, no more who be the last person. Do it yourself. Simply swap it everywhere you go.
So my body don't lose God, can't walk home out, everybody singing hallelujah. Hallelujah. Everybody singing.
Well, Edwin Kwakufi is joining us with Kick Off next.
Good morning and welcome to your holiday edition of Kickoff on the City Breakfast Show. Coming up on this edition of Kickoff, Antoine Semenyo and Manchester City are League Cup champions, courtesy of goals from Nico O'Reilly. This is Semenyo's first professional
Trophy will bring you some reactions in this bulletin, and also Spurs on the verge of relegation after their loss to Nottingham Forest. We'll bring you reactions from the weekend's Premier League games. Also, our games from the Ghana Premier League. Kickoff is powered by Shell Go Well, Politan Ghana, Western Union, Ella Sheho. Let's improve life. Good morning and welcome to Kickoff. I am Edwin Kofi. Let's get into the details of the bulletin. And the Ghanaian Football Federation has informed national and the international public that it has not initiated any proceedings with the Court of Arbitration for Sports or with the Confederation of African Football in connection with the 1976 African Cup of Nations. In recent days, information relayed on various media, including social networks, have wrongly suggested an alleged approach by Guinea to contest the result of the match between the Cili Nacional and Morocco during the competition. The Ghanaian Football Federation clarifies in a spirit of responsibility and appeasement that this information is inaccurate and has no official basis. Regarding the historical facts, the FGF recalls that the Guinea-Morocco match was played on the 14th of March 1976 in Addis Ababa under the direction of Zambian referee Nirenda Chayu. The Guinean Football Federation reaffirms its commitments to respecting historical facts and sporting regulations. Now let's move on to some Black Stars news, and the team is highly anticipated training camp in Vienna has officially commenced, with 14 players reporting for duty on an exciting opening day. Among the early arrivals setting the tone for preparations are Jordan Ayew, who is the captain of the side, joined by the host of new and promising talents. The list includes Benjamin Asari, the goalkeeper, Patrick Pfeiffer, Ibrahim Suleimana, Prince Kwabna Edu, Jonas Ajete, Daniel Eje, Derek Kohn, Marvin Senaya, Gideon Mensah, Elisha Owusu, Kwesi Sibo, Jerome Opoku, and Joseph Tete Anan. More players are expected to join the camp later today as the team gears up for their first collective training session. The initial gathering in the Australian capital marks the beginning of an intense and focused period of preparation for the squad. Away from that story, President John Dramani Mahama has called for greater transparency in sports financing as he officially launched Ghana's fundraising campaign ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Speaking at the launch event held at the Kempinski Hotel on Friday, President Mahama assured stakeholders that public funds will not be used to sponsor supporters' travel to the tournament.
In consonance with the recommendations of the Jamapai Committee report, the government has no plans to allocate public funds for supporters who travel to Canada, the United States, or Mexico to watch the Black Stars or attend the World Cup. The logistical cost of flying, accommodating, and feeding even just 200 supporters to the tournament is staggering. The estimated cost of sponsoring just 200 supporters, that is flights, accommodation, tickets, transportation, and feeding, is estimated at almost $2 million.
That was President Mahama speaking at the fundraising for the Black Stars' World Cup campaign. Meanwhile, Deputy Minister of Finance and Chairman of the Fundraising Committee, Thomas Nyanko Ampim, told Citi Sports that the target to raise $30 million to support the team's preparations, including 4 international friendly matches, is very much on course.
The fundraising target is $30 million, as I mentioned. And if you listen to the pledges and donations, on the first day of the launch, we have got more than $10 million. And so that is a good start. And we are going to have other events, and we believe that the contribution, we haven't checked what is coming in through the short code. We'll see that as well. And don't forget, we are using this also to randomly select some Ghanaians to go and support the players. So for Ghanaians who are interested, the code is star 899 hash. Just 2-3 steps and you'll stand the chance of winning to support the Black Stars over there.
Thank you so much. That was the Deputy Finance Minister and Chairman of the Fundraising Committee, Thomas Nyako Ampem. Now we move to Europe, and Manchester City are the 2026 EFL Cup champions, defeating Arsenal 2-0 at Wembley Stadium, winning the tournament for a 5th time in 10 years. The hero on the night is Nico O'Reilly, who scored both goals in a quick-fire second-half brace to secure the title for Manchester City. And of course, it's Antoine Semenyo's first professional trophy since starting, of course, his professional career in football. He, of course, moved to Manchester City after a spell with Bournemouth, and now he is a successful player. Let's move on to the Premier League, and the Premier League Matchday 31 delivered a number of key results at both ends of the table, with the relegation battle taking a serious twist. Tottenham Hotspur, they slumped to a heavy 3-0 defeat against Nottingham Forest, a result that drops Spurs into 17th place and deepens their relegation fears. Assistant head coach Bruno Saltor, who spoke for the interim head coach Igor Tudor, says they were still the better team despite the loss.
All details, I thought for 44 minutes in the first half we were the better team, and again, I think any mistake that we make, any small detail goes against us, and we're not able to capitalize the opposition's mistakes, and probably that affected to the team, and that's our job as a coaches, to keep helping the players. And as you could see, the players, they care, and they 100% trying their best, but at the moment it's not enough, and we need to minimize any mistakes because we know that we're going to concede a goal.
Okay, that was Tottenham Hotspur assistant head coach Bruno Saltor speaking on behalf of interim head coach Igor Tudor. Over at Goodison Park, Everton cruised to a 3-0 win over Chelsea, with Beto grabbing a brace in a dominant performance. In the Tyne-Wear derby, Sunderland snatched a late 2-1 victory over Newcastle United at St James's Park. Aston Villa boosted their Champions League hopes with 2-0 win against West Ham United, while Brighton and Hove Albion beat Liverpool 2-1 thanks to a brace from Danny Welbeck. Elsewhere, Fulham beat Burnley 3-1. Leeds United played out a goalless draw with Brentford, and Manchester United needed a late penalty from Bruno Fernandes to secure in a 2-2 draw with AFC Bournemouth. Let's head back to the Carabao Cup final and get some reactions from that game. First, from Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola, who described the victory as a personal one.
What can I say? Always when we win a trophy is important, but especially it was special because we had a tough 2 weeks, and especially against opponent. So it's the strongest one. What I've done in the Champions League is so difficult, and the way, especially the second half, in the first as well, the first 15 minutes they suffocate us. We could not breathe. And after that, when we won some second balls and we start, to play, and especially Jeremy in the second half and Ryan. So I'm really pleased because I know against the opponent we face, Mikel create a team is almost unbeatable, and especially the way we that make us happy, and of course bring the 5th Carabao Cup in 10 years is not bad.
That was Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola. Here's match winner Nico O'Reilly.
Unbelievable feeling. I mean, to win a final, obviously to beat this team, we know how good they are, and now we need to build on it. It'll give us good momentum, and buzzing with today.
Yeah, and from a family of City fans, came through the City Academy, that make it all the more extraordinary. I mean, you must be stood here now thinking, has this really happened to me?
Yeah, a bit of disbelief, seeing all the fans cheering like that when I scored them goals. Really a good feeling, and a great weekend, a great birthday weekend.
That was match winner Nico O'Reilly, who scored a brace. And as I said earlier, it's Antoine Semenyo's first success as a professional player, and he's also been speaking after the win.
First of many, I'm excited, I'm happy, and many more to come.
What were you feeling like before this final, you personally?
Very chilled.
Were you?
Very chilled and relaxed. It's just another game for me.
Was that because of the players in the dressing room? Did they make you feel very chilled and relaxed?
Yeah,
Is that
it's
what
just like we had a game plan, and if we got a game plan right, we would win, and we done that today, so we're all proud and happy.
What about the position? You've played up front, you've played on the wing.
Yeah.
On the wing, you was devastating. Do you prefer that position?
Yeah, I think I just have that freedom to do what I want, get at defenders and cause problems, and that's what I done today. Had Nkapie running around a little bit, but
You had him on his hind legs, bro.
Well, listen, it's just what I do. It's my job, and it just gives me that freedom.
That was Antoine Semenyo, who won the Carabao Cup with Manchester City. Before I go, Vinicius Jr. scored twice as Real Madrid won a thrilling derby against City rivals Atletico to restore the gap to La Liga leaders Barcelona to 4 points. And in our World Cup faculty of the day, did you know that Mexico is about to make history as the first nation to host the FIFA World Cup 3 different times? They previously hosted in 1970 and 1986. And that's the latest in the world of sport. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsonline.com. Kickoff was powered by Shell Go, Well, Politan Ghana, Western Union, and Lesheho. Let's improve life. I'm Edwin Kwao Kofi. The City Breakfast Show with Bernard Avle continues.
From now to the end of Ghana month, Polytank is celebrating with you. We are giving you over 1,000 Ghana cedis for free on our premium Sumo Super range of water tanks in celebration of Ghana. Sumo Super is designed to last, giving you peace of mind for your home, project, or business. Don't miss this limited time offer. Visit any Polytank outlet today. Ask for Sumo Super and save over 1,000 Ghana cedis. Polytank, the original, always the best. Panono Ankasa. Beware, Polytank does not request for Momo online.
Growth isn't just about getting bigger, it's about getting better. At First Atlantic Bank, integrity leads, customers come first, and excellence guides all we do. Today, that commitment takes a bold new step. First Atlantic Bank is now a PLC listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Stronger accountability, greater credibility, better service for families and businesses. Leading with I Care. First Atlantic Bank PLC, refreshingly different.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
The Money Matters segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. We set goals for cars, houses, and promotions. But how about our peace of mind? Financial stability may not trend online, but it changes how you live every day. Less panic, less pressure, better sleep. Money may not buy happiness, but planning can protect your peace. Petra is here to help you build that peace step by step. So speak to a financial advisor today. Dial *447 *70#. Let's do life together. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
I'm telling you, my brother has scored more goals than Asamoah Gyan.
What? This is impossible.
Check the stats.
What stats? We can't start. I have seen everything from 1986.
Funny thing about us Ghanaians, we'll argue for 3 days straight, but numbers always settle the matter. So instead of just telling you about better fuels, let's do the math. The new Shell Fuel Save lasts up to 15 kilometers longer per tank. The new Shell V-Power cleans 100% of your engine's critical parts.
Now that's better by far.
The next time you think of filling up, choose new and improved Shell Fuels.
Go day, say a party, mini me a chomo, crunchy, chilling with friends, mini me a chomo, tasty, take chuck your hunger, mini me a chomo, crunchy, break time please, mini me a chomo, tasty, mini me a chomo, mini me a chomo, mini me a chomo, come and taste the fun, mini me a chomo, mini me a chomo, mini me a chomo, come and taste the fun. For the laughter, mini mini, mini me a chomo. All the parties, mini mini, mini me a chomo. Let's go dancing, mini mini, mini me a chomo. Taste the fun, mini mini, mini me a chomo.
This advert is FDA approved.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Why, baby? Hey, my say, and my boyfriend, I could see about *959# when you phone so. Now when we
Anita, I don't want doggy park.
Oh, one so I could see us answer about number one. I am arguing now. And then there was so yummy show, Papa B. Now, me the toss a short, sexy dress, no. Now, Mrs. Samiti. Now, me yummy nails, no. So come on. Oh, no. Me fa uba. Make a do some small 1-2 rounds behind some dream hall. No, it's chia. Hey, Nana so he for order. So Chinese any wine Papa B. And they mean this I check no.
Hey, Anita.
Na sa ni mia when you hear TV bi no. I also say sound. No top prepaid. Na me chilly AC. I no go fit sweat like that. See fine girl.
Hey, Anita.
Jesus.
Baby, I want to know Jinawa. Mr. Remember, dial *959#. Oh, iPhone up on Toma. No one can know Sika Swati.
Sister, next time Kati call no what? Dial *959# and I'll call 590mobile.com.gh. Not to be 590 mobile. Head down some.
Oh yes, are you looking to explore Ghana? Not sure where to begin? Why not let Ghana Tourism Marketplace help you plan the perfect trip? With Ghana Tourism Marketplace, you can easily book hotels, discover exciting tours, rent cars, connect with expert local tour guides, and explore destinations across the country, all in one place. You can also get tickets for amazing experiences like Movie in the Park at Platinum Bay Hotel, Uncle Ebo White Theatre shows, Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park visits, Accra by Night tours, and many more unforgettable events. For more information, visit www.gtm.com.gh or email info@gtdc.gov.gh. You can also call or WhatsApp 050-123-3921 or 0202-700-720. Ghana Tourism Marketplace is brought to you by Ghana Tourism Development Company, your official gateway to discovering Ghana.
Whether you're buying water from your favorite spots in Osu, shopping online for the latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe. From Trotro to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard. Safe, convenient, priceless.
This is not just talk. This is scrutiny. Policies dissected, promises questioned, solutions demanded. Urban challenges, national priorities, real questions that move Ghana forward. Trusted by the public, respected by decision makers. The City Breakfast Show, Ghana's biggest morning show, because development starts with truth. The City Breakfast Show on 97.3 City FM.
This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Money I hit our
no come ever me, my hotel. I will touch ye, no come ever me, no come ever me, my hotel.
City 97.3.
I will touch ye, no come ever me, no come ever me, my hotel. I will touch ye, no come ever me, no come ever me, my hotel. Don't you ban your buy out there? 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 Hey, says also damn mama say, so ya go so ya come. Says also damn mama say, so ya go so ya come. Says also damn mama say, so ya go so ya come. Says also damn mama say, so ya go so ya come.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise. This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Bye.
7:41 on the City Breakfast Show. Adani Vest. I wonder whether this is his real voice. Hey Adani. What are you doing on the holiday today? Well, on Saturday and Sunday, we have a program that will really make you happy. And we're hosting it at the Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park. Over 150 vendors spread through 3 villages: the Northern Village, the Central or Akan Village, and the Southern or Coastal Village. What are we doing? We're preparing fresh and selling for you and serving hot all the foods that you have been told about but have not eaten in a long time, or that you've not prepared yourself. So in the Northern Village, what do we have? In the Southern Village, what do we have? I'm going to run you through some of our vendors and what they'll be doing this term, and why you have to bring the family. It's very important to bring the kids along. It's also a place where friends meet to reflect, and enjoy. Tuozafi. To different flavors of wache and jollof, to the various fufu and soups, and of course the various bless.
The various places.
I tell you, akbele, jenkbele, ayikbele, you know, amokbele, wokbele, all the akbeles. Yes. And so, who are some of the vendors who lined up for the Back to Your Village Food Festival? We have Green Kitchen, who will be doing abolo. Do you know abolo?
Yes.
Yake. Do you know yake?
Yes.
Do you know a wakbele?
Yes.
Do you know ayikbele?
Yeah. No.
Ayikbele is akbele made with ayi. That's banku made with beans. I mean that are wild. Then there's also amadechi. Do you know amadechi?
Yes.
Do you know ademe?
Yes.
Do you know abobitadi?
Yes.
So the Green Kitchen will do that. They will also do those are the things they will do. Then there's a group called Daddy's Kitchen. Daddy's Kitchen.
Only men will cook.
They will do a tajwi drink. Hey! Egg and pepper.
Egg and pepper.
And
I'll ask you,
Killy Willy.
what is this egg and pepper? Why are you spoiling the brand? It's universally known as Nkosiani Meku.
We are mentioning it for the public consumption.
But the public know it as Nkosiani Meku. Me, I thought it was fried egg with a side of pepper.
And they also have fried plantain dipped in pepper sauce.
Fried plantain dipped in pepper. Kelawele.
Yes.
Kelawele. I like it. Daddy's Kitchen.
Yes.
You are my friend. Give me the location, the directions to Daddy's Kitchen.
I'll tell you. Then there's Juice and More is doing something interesting. You'd have thought they only do. They are doing a pepperensa. Do you know a pepperensa?
A pepperensa.
You know that song?
Yes.
A pepperensa.
The Coco sang that song.
I tell you, Charlie, you whack the pepperensa raw.
He chopped the McJordan Amati.
Yes, McJordan Amati wanted to cry. with crab. So a pepperensa, fried yam with hot spicy octopus. Hey, octopus. People they chop octopus.
Yes.
And then there's also jollof.
Yes. It's octopus. Listeners, it's octopus pusna. Yes.
Pusna. Yes, that's pusna.
Charlie, that pusna has become too expensive.
Everything's becoming expensive.
No, because pusna back in the Dialoski, for 3 or 4 cities, even on the road, you could get. This is the pusna people will tell you.
It's a delicacy.
Why did the dollar affect the pusna?
The octopus are not happy with the
economy.
The war in Iran. the war between Iran, Israel, and US.
If you get the pusna with small shito,
I tell you.
On it.
So that is coming in from Juice and More. Then there's a group called Panadoc Catering Services. It's like Panadol for your stomach. Jollof.
Joff.
Wache.
Che.
Kinky.
Ke.
That's maize kinky, millet kinky.
Start again.
So jollof.
Joff.
Wache.
Che.
Kinky.
Ke.
Millet and maize. Then there's Killy Willy.
Willy.
Sweet potato fried.
Sweet potato fried.
Yes.
That's the very yellow one. No?
Yes. And there's also fried yam.
Bayra wacho.
Yes. And aboboy, kaklo and tatali.
Aboboy,
kaklo and
tatali. They are cousins.
Then these guys are in the southern village. They are cousins. Yes. By the way, between kaklo and
aboboy.
No, between kaklo and
tatali.
Tatali, which one do you like?
I don't like aboboy too much.
No, not aboboy. Kaklo. Kaklo is the one that they.
Yes, I know.
Yes, they get the plantain to
overripe.
They pound it, add some
flour.
pepper and flour. Versus tatali. Tatali we use bambara beans.
Beans, yes.
There are some Adabraka tatali bambara beans joint. Yeah. It has fed us for 15 years.
You know, some people have.
And they add some small sugar.
Yes, there are people who have the magic touch with it.
Small sugar.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, bambara beans, you need skills.
It's like, do you know Ofam?
I've heard of it. If you don't do it well, it's like moi moi.
Ofam is cocoa cake.
If you don't do it well, you go spoil out. It's like moi moi. Those things you need special skills.
Yeah.
So there's this Adabraka tatale dua, who's been amazing, and she sort of fries it in this flat thing. Then they add.
They fry it with the red oil.
Yes, it's a very good. So this will be done by Panadok Catering Services.
Panadok.
Yeah,
they are doing che.
Yes, the wache, and then off.
And the off.
Yes. Now there's another group called Benop Calf Catering Services. Benop Calf Catering Services.
Benop Calf.
Yes, they have 4 different offerings.
Okay, tell me.
Offering one. Fufu with ebunebunu soup and goat light soup.
You see? Hold on there.
Which one is ebunebunu?
That's the greens, no? That one, no, you put some dawa in there.
Yes.
Necessarily, you must have a combo of mushroom, shroom, and snail.
I tell you.
Dry fish.
I don't know how people even survive without snail.
Dry fish. But snail, why is snail so expensive?
Snail.
People are selling snail for 50 cedis.
I think snail is better than chicken.
But why is it expensive?
Snail?
Yes.
They're wrong with the war.
Hey, Charlie, this war, it's killing us.
Iran, because the snails, they don't like the way the bombs are shaking the floor, so they say don't come out.
Charlie, if you go to some place and you ask for a snail, 20, 30, Charlie, they'll tell you we don't sell snail like that. And you get some small snail.
So these people, Benap Coffee, no, they are offering one ebunebunu soup and goat light soup. That's offering 1.
Offering goat light.
Then offering 2, wache with cow meat and fish stew.
Okay.
Cow meat is beef now. So I don't know why they call it cow meat. Offering 3, ayikpele, jenkpele with agala. Do you know what agala is?
I don't know agala, but there are 2 muscular players there.
Agala is crab.
Oh! Is it the hairy macho one?
I think
or the baby one that you can just chew easily?
Both of them are represented.
The muscular one, you also require muscles.
I tell you. Then there's also called, this one is called chimebolo. With amatadi.
Which
abolo in water. I don't know, but I'm sure when Sky comes to explain. Chimebolo with amatadi. Amatadi I know, but chimebolo I don't know the name. Then there's yake with amadechi. Then there's a wokpule with abobitadi. So this is what they've done. Benapkoff, their southern village offering is the bless, and the amadechi and the ewe things. Then their middle or Akan village offering is the fufu with ebunebunu and goat light soup. Then they also have a northern village offering, which is wache with cow meat and fish stew. Then they even have a drinks village offering, which is aliha, deha, sobolo, lamujin,
genie,
and tiger nut drink.
But Ghanaians also need to answer one question for me,
which is what?
The Ataju juice, why is it so popular? People say it provides something.
No, they
we don't know. It hasn't been scientifically proven.
It's not everything that science knows. They say if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I tell you.
We need Ghanaians to tell us. We need testimony.
They be rough. And people they chew them raw.
Have you had yoyi juice before?
It's been a long time.
Yoyi.
Charlie, yoyi used to be, we used to go and pluck yoyi when I was in Legon.
Yes.
You know, in Legon, there's a lot of yoyi trees.
Yes.
So when we closed from school and they are doing Friday optional activities, we didn't have any serious clubs. So we just be walking looking for yoyi.
Yeah. I have a problem. I have a yoyi tree in my house.
Does it grow?
And look, the thing grew and the yoyi is only at the top and nobody can climb. Charlie, I was just watching the yoyi.
No, there was a guy who had a stick. So this is what they do. They have this long pole and they put something like a sickle at the top of it. So when you move it to the top, then you turn it and you pull it.
Charlie, I must get one of those because the best yoyi was at the top and the season has passed.
Charlie, yoyi,
I didn't enjoy it.
You know, but I don't know why kids don't, because we used to buy it used to come in season. The fluffy one. Oh my God, yoyi the bee. Now this group is called the Avenue Restaurant.
The Avenue Restaurant.
And they are in 2 villages.
Okay.
Actually, they are in Southern Village, but they have 2 offerings.
Okay.
Ayikpele with abobitadi.
They are in.
Wokpele with fetridechi. Abolo with agbamedechi. Yake with amadechi. And then this is Mrs. Kai's favorite, fetri toto. Fetri toto.
Yes, so that's the fetri with the toto.
And now they also have a local bar. This same the Avenue guys.
What
they are serving there? Baobab drink.
Hey!
My brother.
First time I'm hearing this.
Baobab. My brother.
That tree is a difficult tree.
It has
to be able to get juice out of it.
It's a super tree.
Yes.
Baobab drink. Do you know the stem of the baobab has so much water? Some people even depend on it for water.
Yes.
Yeah. And baobab is a funny tree where the root is the top.
Yes.
Its roots are actually a very interesting tree. They also do sobolo. This Avenue guys. Palm wine. asana. And some people are bringing a whole palm tree to tap their palm wine.
But
there.
why do people add milk to the asana?
Hey, that's dangerous.
I don't understand.
No, that's.
You see,
evil.
Ghanaians, it's original. Just drink the asana with the ice block.
Add milk.
It's an offering.
It's like adding milk to Hausa cocoa.
Oh, but what's wrong with that?
You can never. It's not right. It's a sin.
What do you mean?
There are 10 sins.
Rewind.
There are 10 sins of Ghanaian cuisine. Number 1, adding
milk to asana. That I agree.
What adding stew to jollof? That's
a crime.
Sin.
Yes, and shito.
No, shito is not bad.
If you look at this one,
no, shito.
You can't add shito to jollof. It doesn't make sense.
No,
why?
Shito is for kick.
There's no kick needed.
No, if you add stew to jollof, you have trust issues.
You have trust issues either way.
No, shito is good.
Jollof is fine by itself.
No.
Or you're single.
So the second sin is to add milk to Hausa cocoa.
That is no sin.
No, you see, Hausa cocoa by its nature must be enjoyed without milk.
Who told you that?
Ask any serious person.
We are serious people.
You add milk to normal cocoa. But Hausa cocoa must go without milk. It changes the taste.
Aloski said, Hausa cocoa no need to pan.
No. It changes.
Then it becomes.
Then the Hausa cocoa is not proper.
Little balls of milk in the thing, and you are.
No, because Hausa cocoa, the way it is done, it is ready to be consumed without milk.
Okay, you go.
Then the third sin is, of course, adding milk to asana. Yes, there are many more sins, but I'll bring you that later.
Let's go on. Give me the table.
Okay, so we also have dirty sip and bites.
Dirty sip and bites. Dirty.
By the way, why is your tea woman? The woman used to do tea in your area.
She's moved.
Oh, where is she going to?
But she has a store at the exhibition round.
I hope she's coming. No? What was her name, Kra?
Julie.
Charlie, that woman did some iced tea and some. Do you know that was post-COVID time?
Yes.
To do tea with bread and tea, evening tea.
Yes.
It will be rough. So please find her for me. She needs to come. Because she did tea and she bottled it, iced tea. She did this thing, fever grass or lemon. They call lemongrass tea.
Yes.
Hot and cold, different versions. So please tell her that we need her at the program.
Charlie, they say the burn up calf now. The testimony is coming before you move on. Say it is hands down.
Burn up calf.
One of the best catering people in the town.
They do everything.
And that they are macho in the Akan and the foods.
So they are actually doing 4 things: the Southern Village, Akan Village, Northern Village, and they're also adding the Drinks Village. So they are coming with 4 things. Now, let me
expand the field.
A few more vendors. So this group is called Tennyson Catering.
Tennyson Catering.
Yes.
Are they doing English food?
Banku with grilled tilapia.
Calm down.
Banku with grilled tilapia.
Banku with grilled tilapia.
Yes. Then there's also abolo yake and assorted fish. Then there's yam fufu and egbondechi.
Hey, why is the yam going with the dechi?
Yes, the soup is afonchin krakra, but we call it egbondechi.
And the egbon is the goat. Charlie, I had some yam fufu in Bolgatanga.
Allah.
16 years ago.
You still remember?
The taste is still in my mouth.
I tell you.
Best ever.
With what soup?
Charlie, egbondechi. And you see,
egbondechi
over there, they don't cheat you on the egbon.
No, egbon is Charlie.
Accra people, you are cheats.
Egbon is mature.
They give you the thing proper. You go on.
I got a goat from our correspondent, Aminu.
You put it in a car.
You put it on top of a car and brought it to me. You know the long-legged version.
Yes.
We did some nice kebab with
it. You sacrificed it already.
Charlie, we paid our tithe. There's also akpadechi. So this yam fufu, they have it. Akpa is fish.
Fish, okay.
So akpa is like tilapia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So akpadechi, there's ademe. There's jollof rice and chicken.
Okay.
In the Southern Village as well.
That's nice.
Now let me give you this group.
Give me.
Cuisine art.
Cuisine art.
They are serving fufu.
Cuisine art is serving fufu.
Rice balls.
Omutuo.
Banku.
Nyabotere. Go back.
Fufu.
Omutuo.
Yes. Banku. Kokonte. aka Gigi.
La pewa.
Face the wall. They are doing this with light soup, groundnut soup, grass cutter, and goat.
Would they add beans to the kokonte? To the mutuo. Some people have been adding
this is what
beans to the mutuo.
So when you do the palm soup, the beans is the foundation. There's some omuto and beans joint at Abelenkpe.
And why do people eat it only on Sundays?
Some professor took me there and they gave us spoon.
The professor took you there.
A professor, he said I should meet him at Abelenkpe with a spoon.
Why do people eat it on Sunday? Sunday morning,
Sunday afternoon. We went to Sunday afternoon and they gave us spoon. And then the beans was at the bottom,
at the base,
and the fish. So the issue is not the omuto. The omuto is just to help. The soup is the main ingredient.
Okay.
And we went to eat it there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's at Abelenkpe near some corner there.
Okay. Continue.
So these guys, so they are doing fufu, rice balls, banku, kokonte, lice soup, goat soup, and then palm soup and grass cutter. I don't remember eating grass cutter. Have you eaten grass cutter?
At the papa.
Yeah.
If you see, if you get the correct portion of pepper and salt, and you grill it at the right temperature, that you see, Ghanaians, we like it overly crispy. You have to tune up the money. It's
not good.
It's not good. You see, when you salt it,
grass cutter,
and then as it is grilling,
can you use it for something beyond soup? Can you use it to do like, you know how we use goat?
Barbecue.
Oh, you can do, okay.
Grass cutter barbecue. Alaski. Simple.
What about, there's a group called Kebab Nyami. Do you know what they are doing?
They sound like my kind of people.
Kebab and yam.
Kebab
and yam.
And yam.
Fried yam, that's all. Yam fingers. Like.
But the kebab, the different types of kebab.
Yes, but they call them Kebab Nyami. Every kebab they have.
We have kebab Nyami. Kebab Nyami.
Now this group.
Kebab Nyami.
This group is interesting. They are called E-Snacks and More.
E-Snacks.
Sobolo.
Bolo.
Lamujin.
Lamu.
Asana.
Sana's waste out their milk.
Palm wine.
Pami. Oh, Pami. You finally arrived. What is the name of the people?
E-Snacks and More.
E-Snacks and More.
And I'm not even done.
Let me, I lost you. Right, Chomami? They have Pami.
They have Pami. And they
don't have frozen.
They have Nkati cake.
Nkati cake. My daughter will go and die.
And they haven't finished though. They have Kube cake.
Kube cake. This is Papa.
And they also have Adunle.
Oh!
And then they have Agbelikakulu.
Charlie.
And Kube.
But I have a question on the Adule. Why did our ancestors make the Adule so hard? It's a battle.
It's a reminder of how difficult our past is.
You must battle the meal before you enjoy it.
So listen to these guys. So beyond the wines, they have Nkati cake, Kube cake, Adunle, Agbelikakulu, and Kube. And then they have Dakua.
Aye!
And then they have popcorn.
How did popcorn get into this conversation? They should remove popcorn.
For the morning children.
No. They should remove popcorn. They should remove the popcorn. No. You are Dakua. We're expecting more than popcorn.
It's more than this. They said they will be in a snacks village.
No. We don't want popcorn. The Dakua.
Their name is E-Snacks and More.
I lost the Dakua. When was the last time I had Dakua?
Not in a long time. I think last 2 years.
These days, you know that these days you can get. Have you seen the 10 CD Dakua before?
10 CDs.
Charlie, it's macho.
Then there's crunchy foods.
Crunchy.
Plantain chips. Achomo. Kube and Nkati cake. Polo.
But you know, polo, no. I don't know. The children of these they don't like polo.
They don't understand.
The taste is difficult for them.
Polo, Charlie.
But polo,
Charlie will never let it go.
I ask you, polo.
Then they have Adunle. Sobolo. They have Asana. And then they have something called pine ginger.
I'll ask you, nobody has Banfu Bisi there.
I'm still looking.
Please, we need Banfu Bisi.
The thing was so hard. the people play in band, they used to eat it.
And nobody has the two types of bofruit there.
I'm looking.
You know, the ice cream bofruit and then the cocoa bofruit.
What's the difference between Togbe and bofruit?
You know, one is posh, the other one.
So the smaller one is what?
The one that goes with the cocoa is the Togbe.
Then the one they do in the afternoon.
The one in the afternoon is the bofruit. Yes, the one is the ice cream.
Which one do you prefer?
Depends on who is making it, but the second one
it's more pechepe.
It's not more pechepe. It's just fluffy. You know, we like the.
So that one is the one they do in Adabrak. Asylum down.
That's that killer one. No?
That's bofruit.
That's bofruit.
And Togbe is the one we buy with Hausa cocoa.
They buy with the Hausa cocoa.
Do you know how much of the Togbe?
What?
Why do they call it Togbe?
You have to ask our ancestors. You have to ask our ancestors. But we all have a fairly good idea. have a very good idea, especially if you go and they give it to you in
There's a lot more.
Go on. I'm interested.
Chana.
I know you're there. That's the name of the company.
Yes.
Chana.
They are doing Wache and Tuozafi in the northern village.
TZ.
Wache and Tuozafi.
I need somebody who maybe Chana can convince me to try TZ. I never have.
You don't like TZ, or you don't know how it is.
No. And it's strange because I lived for many years with a family for whom TZ was a
delicacy.
Yeah, every evening.
Maybe they didn't do it well.
No. Fantastic. I just wasn't.
You were not a fan of it.
A fan, and I need somebody to give me confidence.
We need to tie you and then give it to you.
Okay, so China is doing TZ.
Yes, and then there's Kenke Villa.
So China is doing just 2.
Yes, just 2.
Hey, then they are TZ to be power.
Yeah. Now, Kenke Villa is doing millet Kenke.
Millet Kenke.
That's what they are offering. Then T's Kitchen is doing Acheke.
Wait, the Kenke Village, they didn't tell us the things that are coming with the
everything. Kenke. Fish, of types, and of course you
shrimps,
have all of them.
Payanku.
Everything.
You know payanku?
What is that?
The pear that looks like inkutono, the stick.
But why do people
payanku?
Why do people add pear? It's like this. When they do like kenke party, they do kenke. Then they'll do shito. Then they'll do the green pepper. Then they'll do fish.
Yes.
Then they'll do tuna, Starkist tuna. Then they'll add fried egg.
Then payanku.
Then they'll add like it's a sin.
No, it's not a sin. You see what you
how do you have one kenke and then they have different types and they put it in the apotoyoa?
Yes. What you don't understand is that man has different tastes that must be put together. And the Ghanaian has figured out that the kenke by itself, sometimes there are times they just had the kenke and the fish.
But we are not like that.
We are not like that. We must attract more people to the kenke.
So now they add tuna,
the payanku,
they add
sausage,
fried egg,
turkey tail,
basa,
which is even bad. I don't even know when I get to the turkey.
There
are illegalities.
And then they add fried shrimp.
Yeah, but the shrimp is nice.
And then they sort of put it in a whole apothecary and then they put the kenke. So it's like you are eating kenke in an obscene fashion.
Yeah, but one warning must go. What's the name of the place again?
Kenkeville.
They shouldn't mirror us on the black pepper. The kenke sellers, I don't know what it is with them and black pepper.
Yeah, black pepper.
They'll give you small black pepper and plenty red pepper.
It's for taste.
With taste. That is the main thing.
By the way,
otherwise we come with our own pepper.
Kenke, no, let me ask a question. Some people prefer kenke with green pepper and some with red pepper. Which is the better one?
The green pepper is new. Green pepper is a new generation. I mean,
it's fake.
I don't even know where that green pepper business came from.
Kenke.
Who did it?
No, they call it hopscotch and they call it
the sugar out.
Scotch bonnet.
The sugar out.
So kenke is red pepper.
It's
and somebody said no proper gown with kenke without red pepper.
What is this green pepper business?
Since Samis, you are the guys who created kenke, can we eat it with green pepper?
I mean, girlfriend is right. I only and your reference to green pepper is not the green pepper.
Yeah, no, they have some stylish green thing.
This is showing up.
Pepper that's green. I mean, when we were kids, if you saw pepper that's green, it only means emre.
But Bakwishito is green, right?
So what?
Bakwishito is green, right?
No, not necessarily.
Different colors. So you don't subscribe to this green pepper.
It's imposter syndrome.
You want red pepper with your kenke?
Well, it could be any because when we're growing up, truth be told, red pepper was red.
Yeah.
But if you go to the farm and you are in a hurry, you pluck pepper which is green, because it's not in the ripe state yet.
Yeah.
But people have found ways of using.
These days, I give my kids kenke with stew. They like it.
Oh yeah.
Kenke with the kenke we get here. For some reason, they like it a lot. Where do you get it from?
We get it from Kolegono and Osu.
You can buy kenke in Medina. But when you eat kenke, it's not the same.
In this office,
I tell you,
we get it from Kolegono, Auntie Awo's place, and then Osu.
Real kenke that is nice. It's not round.
Yeah,
it's like it's damaged small.
Yeah.
Like
but
the true one. When someone that kenke is round, the kenke must have like deformed body.
Kenke and weak old abenquine.
I tell you, Charlie.
You want it's thick.
I tell you,
don't have to add water to this.
And the kenke is like somebody just slap his head.
Yeah, Charlie, it's hot like that.
Kenke that tastes nice. When the kenke is round like my head, it's not proper kenke. The kenke is an abundant.
A friend of mine said one day that Charlie, there's nothing more painful than eating kinky with fresh abenquai.
It's not good, it's terrible. It's no. Kinky must go.
Nothing more painful.
It's not good at all. Kinky must go with old soup.
Yes,
you know it has some combination.
Boiled yam and weak old groundnut soup.
Fresh boiled yam.
Yes, the thick one, and that's it. It is leaking.
But there's something my mother used to do sometimes. She would cook the cocoa yam and then plantain with the cover.
Oh,
so like I don't know if sometimes you remember that food. They cook cocoa yam. They don't peel it. Yes. They cook it with the whole
everything
skin, everything.
Dressed.
And then when you come to eat it, you know you undress it.
Yeah, that's a cow.
It will be rough challenge. It gives that. I think that's how God supposed the thing to be.
Yes.
Because I don't even know why you build the thing. Because when you cook it like that, it has all the ingredients.
It has different flavor.
And when you remove it, Charlie, it will be correct.
No, but there's a yam type that is also done the same way.
No, but why isn't anybody offering that on
check your list?
I can't find that one.
No, akao.
Yeah.
I'm not sure people want to prepare. Akao.
Oh, we want it though. We cook it in the farm.
Hang on. You just qualified it. It's actually our version of KFC.
Yeah, but back to the village now.
But the point is that there's no need to carry akao there.
No, if I do,
then you have to do it.
We have to do it, Charlie. Because that one, when you eat it, it tastes different.
Because akao is typically found in three regions.
Yes.
So you have the eastern region, Ashanti region, and the Bono areas.
No, with the voter we do.
Okay.
At least from where my mother is from, they do it.
So they also do it in the farms.
Charlie, it's a farm meal.
It's like saying that don't boil your corn.
Yeah.
Because you can steam the corn
to
taste like boiled corn.
And you can also boil it with the husk.
No, that's how it's steamed. So you put everything in the fire like that.
Yeah.
And the steam from the husk will boil the thing.
Yeah.
Then it will make grow in your mouth.
I tell you, I was telling this guy that there are 10 sins of Ghanaian cuisine.
I was listening to
Number 1, don't add milk to Hausa cocoa.
Oh, but that's poisonous.
You see? I told you this thing. I told you this thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. It's like no. Calm down.
It changes the chemical composition. It changes the viscosity. It changes the
Bernardi.
Talk to me.
It's like adding pepper to your tea.
Hey, Ibinya.
It's like adding pepper to your tea.
Hey, you're killing me. Papa.
Because there's pepper in Hausa cocoa.
Yes.
And then you come and add what?
Milk.
So milk? What a powdered milk?
No.
Which of it depends. And it did not.
And it did not.
Oh, why did not?
Did not.
It will change the chemical composition and the structural integrity. You cannot, you have to just move it. Anyway, so we are saying that Saturday and Sunday is dedicated to back to your village.
They are coming.
And I have not even finished the list. There's so many different foods coming. But I have some messages for you.
Okay, let me just.
So the first sin was eating Hausa cocoa with, what do you call it?
Milk.
Second sin was
Asana milk.
Third sin is eating wache with jollof with stew.
Jollof with stew or shito. Don't remove the shito.
No,
jollof with stew or
shito. Can we do jollof with shito?
You can't add anything.
No, jollof with shito is not bad.
It's bad. If stew is a sin, shito is a sin.
People have gotten into that space where they do jollof with shito,
but you know the worst part, you go and buy jollof and they give you stew.
Then they'll add stew to it.
Now, Eric says what?
Yeah, let me go. Bernard, another sin is eating wache with a spoon or fork. Eric from Koforia.
Hold on there. I actually think the bigger sin is eating wache without the ahabai. Wache should not be put in plastic.
Yeah. It takes a lot of
Where do they get ahabai from?
From the farm.
What plant produces it?
I forget the name, but it's normally around waterlogged areas.
Oh, okay. Yes. Charlie, that thing is really healthy.
Yeah.
And some only the wache and the rice sellers are able, and the bean sellers to do it.
Have it. Yes,
they do it. I think we should make it a national policy. We shouldn't be using.
To use the habai.
Yeah, the plastic is not. Polythene is not good.
Hey, the habai to some way.
Why?
Because truth is that they don't clean it well.
How are they supposed to clean it?
Oh, they have to
clean it properly. With water, a clean cloth. Yeah, but sometimes the cloth, one cloth will be used on 100.
But aren't they supposed to wash it?
So it's accumulated debt.
They are supposed to keep it clean, but frankly, they don't keep it clean.
Do people sell it in the market?
Yes.
And then when you bring it, you're supposed to wash it.
You're supposed to keep it clean. I don't know how.
The sellers.
But you check how they even store it before they sell it.
It's folded. So when they open it, then they will clean it for you. The dust.
So now FDA must act.
There's a question we have to
Good morning, Bernardino.
Good morning.
So no vendor will sell kunu. I went to Nima lesson area to buy this porridge every evening during Ramadan.
What is kunu?
That's Dani. Dani, I don't know.
This one maybe Umaru Sanders.
Kamaru.
Please, if you are listening, what is kunu?
This one says, I'm coming for Ayiple and Jenkple with abobitaji.
Correct.
And correct aliha with froth on top. The one that is served to the ancestors.
No, you are in the spirit.
The ancestors are with you. Bernard, Banfu Besi's English name is Bansman's Cola. Yes, sir.
I tell you.
Kenke with green pepper saying, what sort of AE is that?
These days, that's what people are doing. Yeah, but you come and people yourself, you do kenke with this friends and Kumankwa and things.
Yeah, but you know, actually, the food culture in Kumasi is. It was in Kumasi that I saw my first combo of red with payanku.
Red with payanku.
Yeah, as an Accra boy back in the day when I was growing up, we Auntie Grace go to buy Auntie Grace. There's no pay. It was also in Kumasi that
red with paya.
Yes. With pie.
But Kumasi go then.
Oh, Jai. And then it was also in Kumasi that I had my first sighting of kenke and okro at the same stand.
Serious?
And then they mixed the shito and the okro.
Aye.
Yeah, at the same stand. I had never seen that.
And I hear that
before.
In those days the fish was even free.
Not necessarily.
Those days.
Please. We haven't had any day like that.
But I had never seen that combo until I went to Kumasi. And then
kenke with
the okro as an offering.
But actually it goes well.
Yes.
It goes well.
And then kwen as well. But also I also don't know what happened. I think the Accra people took over the check culture.
Yes.
Kumasi check
it's more
different.
Accra people have made it
They do check in Accra?
Yeah.
I don't know. They do fried rice here. No, but Kumasi has check.
No, Accra they do check too.
We do fried rice. I've never had check that tastes like check.
I thought check was a Kumasi thing.
Yeah.
But we are not doing check at back to your village because it's not a village food.
No. Check is convenience food. Somebody's one person's innovation of how to mimic the Chinese.
But what about kwen?
Well, kwen is normal rice, but was more popular in the Zongo areas. But you know, Kumasi Zongo is embedded in the Kumasi culture, so you have to live with it.
I see.
Yeah.
More vendors to talk about.
Are they selling Hausa cocoa at that thing?
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. So we have 4 areas. So we have the northern village, we have the Akan village, we have the southern village, and then we have the drinks village. So that drinks village is where you have all the different groups and then all the snacks.
So you could basically do breakfast, lunch.
It's the whole day.
Supper, dinner. No, I'm just so you can go early and have breakfast. So you go to the village that has breakfast. So you get your Hausa cocoa and you can go with wagash.
Wagashi?
Yes, you go with wagash. Or you go with your kose. Or you go with your some
people are bringing some other things too.
Let me see, show me.
So we have this group called the G Foods Enterprise.
G Foods Enterprise, as in the letter G.
And they have carrot juice, minty melon.
Take your time. Carrot juice. Carrot juice.
Okay. Minty melon. Passion pineapple. Minty pine. Ginger pine. Mango juice. Different juice cocktails.
Hey.
And they also have probiotic yogurt. I think confused.
No, but you know, the last one that we did, a lot of people were in love with the yogurts.
Yeah, the yogurt, yes.
The yogurt was moving.
A lot of yogurt. This locally assembled yogurt.
Locally assembled yogurt. The yogurts were moving.
Yes. Now, there's another group that's bringing locally made mangoes.
As a locally grown mango?
Yes.
And that's no mango there.
I don't know what it means. Maybe the small one.
This is clotted the way she suffered at my hands. I
don't know about the small one or the big one.
I like both, but these days I'm more in love with the fat one.
Yes,
the one that you taste. You slice.
There used to be a mango called Salu mango.
They're the Salu. That's the
one they export.
But if stealing mango is still a sin, then I'm a sinner.
you have sinned extensively.
Papa. Ofa TUC. Eko Ishiaso.
What do you do?
Eko Ishiaso. Eko to regional office, regional administration, Eko to City Hotel.
There are a lot of
mango. Oh, yeah, Conquer Hojina.
What do you do?
Mango.
And the worst part is the mango is in somebody's house, but the
fruit is outside.
So it's for the public.
So you see, when we go as kids, we go in groups from TUC.
Mango hunting.
Yes, we go. Then we test
if there's a dog
by throwing a stone into.
They test security.
So at times, you see, when you throw the stone out, when you hear woo woo woo, it means it's a local dog. But when you hear
local dog, you know. Oh, Bobby there. Bobby
meant to say how there's a quiet like that.
Bingo.
We test it, Charlie.
Bingo, there will come.
Mango hunting.
Pa.
We used to go to Hacho. You know those days, this Hacho area, there were no houses there.
Yeah.
So from Madina, we moved to that area and just mango trees.
A lot. The kind of innovation that the need to steal mangoes generated there. Look, I had these water pipes.
That you use as your...
No. So and then I had a plastic container.
Okay.
Made a small hole and I put my thing inside.
To harvest mangoes.
So you know that one is not hard. You know when you just
then you put it.
You just flip it small. No, that. So when the mango is ripe like that, it's not too difficult. Then the thing is then you just put it down. But this woman realized that the fruit was not in her house and was in my house. I woke up one morning and they were cutting down
the whole tree.
My side of the
they were pruning the tree.
They were pruning my side of the tree.
There's a group called Patami. Okay.
That's like under the shed.
So they are doing Akpligin. Charlie, what is Akpligin?
Akpligin.
Yes.
Akpligin is this thing.
Kokonte.
No. The popular this thing, Akpligin.
Upper Pransa. That's the Ghana name for Akpligin.
Yes.
So
okay.
Is it the same way they do it? Normal Upper Pransa. Okay. Then they also
Upper Pransa is just take palm nuts
and use it to do soup as your base.
Palm nut soup, and then take a brosam. Do you know a brosam? The corn, you fry, yam it, and then you put it inside that. Mix it and cook it. That's
and
it.
you can add crabs and things, whatever.
The crab is in the soup.
Now there's something they're also doing. This same group called Patami. They are doing adode jollof. What is adode jollof?
That's oyster.
Adode jollof.
It means that they no they inside the jollof.
But they come out for the shell inside.
Of course.
Okay, just to be
Is it adode? The one thing about adode is that
is it clam or oyster?
It takes about 3 minutes to finish chewing it. If you chew it under 1 minute, it means that you have problem with digestion.
Is it clam?
Yes. And also, if it's not cleaned well, you will be chewing sand.
Yes, sand.
So you have to remove it well.
Yes.
So there's also kokonte with pepper.
Some people
that
eat
is
kokonte.
This is international man here.
Kokonte with pepper is actually in parts of the Dangbe group.
Hey, kokonte with pepper. With what fish?
Oh, the fish, they say it depends on your pocket.
Kokonte with pepper.
Kokonte with pepper. It's a regular thing. Some parts of the Dangbe groups, Krobo areas, they eat kokonte with pepper.
Banku with okra stew. Now I'm coming to another group. This group is called Five Senses. They have egg and pepper. In kati cake. Banchi kakro. Adunle. And bofruit.
Banchi kakro is your agbeli kakro.
But why have they changed the name to Banchi kakro?
No. It's not. You people say agbeli kaklo.
Yes. They also say
in Kumasi, we say banchi akekro.
And did they chop out with what? What did they chop with? What did they use? Correct. Then we are the same.
And water, ice water.
It's very important. Now there's Resco Catering. They are doing fufu, kokonte, impotompoto, apapransa, and ampesi.
And Bernard, again, impotompoto, we have 3 types.
Tell me.
You see, we have impotompoto that we use yam to do.
Normal, regular yam.
That's my father's favorite.
Water yam or normal? Puna?
No, that's puna side.
Yeah.
Puna.
Okay.
Or punjo. Some people use punjo.
My father can eat it morning.
And then we have the one that we use cocoyam to do.
Good.
You see?
Yes.
Then we have the one that we use cocoa to do.
Also the cocoa one.
Cocoa?
Poto.
Yes, some people use cocoa to do. Not peche cocoa. They're ajijino.
Medium size.
Yes.
Some people also use sweet potatoes.
Well,
to do poto.
Then they are getting it.
Then poto is the light soup accompaniment that
with the dry fish.
I mean, no. The Akan areas, they don't add light soup to poto.
Oh, we do.
That's what I said.
They just
areas,
eat it like that.
They don't add light soup to poto. Poto is in poto as is.
It's already imported.
Yes.
They don't add
but they
soup
put fish inside. You understand?
Yeah.
They put fish.
Dry fish.
And then some people put momone.
Hey.
To give it flavor.
Taste. All right, now this group is called Royal Depths Cuisine. Tuozafi, aka TZ. Tubani, rice and zongo stew. Wache, cocoa.
Rewind. I lost you, rewind.
So they have TZ, Tubani. So TZ is Tubani, and then rice and zongo stew.
The people need to tell us what goes into that stew.
Zongo stew.
That stew.
What is zongo stew?
I don't know, but there is something. That stew
is different kind of stew.
It's a different kind of stew. What's the name of the stand? I'm going there.
This stand is called Royal Depths Cuisine.
Royal Depths.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're also doing regular wache.
Note the name.
And then cocoa and kose. And then Burkina to wash it down.
Burkina.
What is Burkina?
Oh, you know
the drink.
The millet with the
It's like millet. Yes. Okay. Now, these are just a few of the exhibitors. It's starting in the morning and it's going all through to the evening.
Mm-hmm.
The good thing is that it's not just food. Sometimes what else is happening there? It's not like just come and eat and go.
It's a whole cultural.
It's come and eat and stay.
It's a whole cultural explosion.
And we've changed the venue, so now there's more space, right?
Yes.
So where is it happening this time?
It's at the A4 Sutherland Children's Park.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we are having this, just to make sure that there's more space. Last year, people complained about space, about parking and all that. So, so just adding the culinary experience, connecting Ghanaians together with music, dance forms, storytelling. So you have the Bobobo group coming to do their thing. Oh yeah. So basically, what we are doing is that because of the villages that we have,
you want to depict the village.
Yes, the villages. The village experience is not limited to just food.
So the food must be eaten within the sounds of the place.
Exactly. So you have a Gan band there.
Yeah.
There's a Gan band there. You have the Bobobo group there.
We have the Adowakete group.
We have them there.
Then you have people doing damba.
We have. So they are coming from. So it's your typical festival occasion, but the anchor is the food.
Okay.
But the storytelling, cultural performances. You have Agbaja. You have the Bamaya. You have
the whole festival.
Yeah. We have. I think it's a Ghana Dance Ensemble. I need to check with Frema. National Theatre. The people from National Theatre. They are there. Yeah, and you have the village market experiences too.
Is it?
Yes, we're setting up the village market where you have the local spices like prekes.
Village market.
In flesh. So you have that. You have So
wow. 2 days.
Yeah. Now, and then we are arranging with some people who will sell traditional cookware.
Oh, nice.
Traditional cookware. So earthenware bowls, grinding stones.
So
you remember grinding stones?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So we are arranging with these people who will come and sell there.
Wow.
It's like reviving our indigenous ways of
and this time, so how are you going to separate the spaces? Because I want to visit all the. How are you going to do it? It's like Northern village is here.
Yeah, that's how.
Southern village is here.
Yeah, they are clearly demarcated.
Clearly demarcated. So you can you can say morning we are doing Akan village.
That's correct.
We finish eating, we rest. Then after we do Southern village.
And
we continue tomorrow.
Now, because of space, each village has an eating area.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So normally the vendors have space, but it's not
big enough. So now you buy the food and we have the eating area.
And then the entertainment is going on. So it's a whole experience.
Can we bring the kids?
The kids normally have a kids corner, but we don't serve food there.
They will just go and play there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we are starting what time?
I think it's 10 a.m.
And it's on till like 6.
Yes, 6.
And then the second day too, we go on to
That's
evening.
correct. That's correct.
So
it's a whole experience, Bernard.
No,
because we have been hoodwinked by Western media.
My brother.
Hoodwinked the right word.
That's the word.
We have been hoodwinked
by
Western media,
and we have followed it
to
blindly.
give a sense of superiority to Western foods. And we woke up one day and noticed that Charlie is a 419.
I tell you.
So we said, let's go back to the village.
I'm going back.
And so that's the whole idea, going back to the village. As people say, the food people are doing all sorts of food festivals, and they all add to the whole thing. What's unique about this is it connects you to the original tastes of your upbringing.
The original taste.
Yes.
That's why you shouldn't add milk to Hausa cocoa. Because it messes the original taste. Please repeat what you said. It takes us back to what? original taste
of our upbringing.
You should see the messages on my phone.
I also Godfred. They said, Bernard, Godfred is crazy. I love his food enthusiasm. I thought I was crazy, but he's on another level of crazy.
Charlie.
Good morning. I can't wait for Saturday and Sunday. Please ask some for me why the guys call radio set Kofi Adaka. Why Kofi?
Kofi Adeka.
Remember about Kofi Adeka?
I'll talk about that later.
And then it says Kunu is millet porridge. Kofi Adeka.
Yes, Kofi Adeka.
Say you must even add groundnut to the Hausa cocoa with the powdered milk.
No, the groundnut it works.
The groundnut gives it a sense of satisfaction.
But the milk, they want to.
Our sister Patty Dabs, remember Patty Dabs?
Yes.
It says that Charlie, I wouldn't mind even adding pepper to my tea. Or my coffee, but to add milk to Hausa cocoa.
Never.
Mami Abosom Tree also says adding milk to Hausa cocoa is a Daddy B recipe.
Yes, it is tasty. Yes.
Then you add granules too.
Look at that.
No, but I can understand. You see, if you cannot connect to the taste of your upbringing, you take anything that pops up for the original.
But the best, the best accompaniment is Accra. Akala. Yes. It's like beans.
That's kose.
That's what goes with Hausa cocoa.
Yes.
It's
masa too.
Yes,
masa.
It's a different version of that.
Yeah, masa today.
Yeah. Now tea bread, you can correct that.
Especially the one that has their body powder.
Yeah. Tea bread.
Charlie, but why did they give tea bread powder?
Pimbi.
Yeah. Why?
We call it pimbi.
Baba.
You know pimbi?
Yeah,
no, why? Why did they put powder for top?
No, to preserve it. No, it's to preserve it. We put the esam to preserve it.
Is that there's essence or what?
No, you do it to preserve the thing. Seriously.
Preserve it for what?
No, because molds. No, seriously.
I had a different theory.
No, to preserve it from getting the molds around it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
My theory was that it is the one type of bread you cannot steal. Because you leave evidence. So I always thought that the flour was for preventing theft.
Oh Lord!
Not the other one. You just put it to your mouth and then you swallow.
Right.
This is evidence.
No, I agree with you. Now let me read a few
more messages. Let me go for you.
Yes.
Better than Tim.
Fourth crime.
Crime is eating fufu with spoon.
I agree.
Like how?
I agree. Fufu
this one says
no. You know fufu. The way you cut it shows your level of sophistication. You know, so if you use spoon, it means you have challenge.
Okay, so the kunu has come. Ganyobi from Kuntuse says kunu is a type of cocoa prepared with white millet. Okay.
So I think some people will bring it.
Hey, so no one is bringing brobe. Oh, he's asking. No, there's a type of tube. I know brobe.
Brobe is
with the pure and eating with
what
pepper.
What is brobe?
Brobe is cassava's cocoa yam's big brother.
Yeah, cocoa.
Yes.
Mankan cocoa, they call it in
but
some.
people are asking, are you
no one is bringing brobe in Kamfu, and the senior brother of Kose called Agau.
I think the Akan village should bring it. They sell it with Hausa cocoa, And sprinkle powder pepper on the agao.
Also says the pepper for the kenke should be the dried red chili pepper.
Correct.
It takes macho men to grind that pepper.
As for kenke, if you do green pepper,
move for me.
You are not serious at all.
Bernard.
Yes.
The name Akple Jean is ever. Akple Jean equals red Akple. Ajete Babashaw from Oyarefa.
Akple Jean red
Akple.
Oh, is it Akple Jean?
That's called this thing.
So here we are. Francis from Telma says, "Good morning. Will you have?" Okay, this one I don't know who they are. So if Bernard mentions the name on the list,
no, go back. Why are you moving?
Because it's the name of a company.
Okay.
If it is not on that list, I'm not mentioning it.
Okay.
People are trying to put their
smuggle
their restaurants. People have got you.
Come and pay, come and pay,
come and pay. So I talk about you. Come and pay. So I talk about you. Come and pay. So I talk about you.
Okay, go to Sonny's message.
Come and pay. Sonny says, "I tell me, my
boss, you call her that."
Has made me remember the year 2008 in Dakuma. We went to have a small mango using a test kit. First stone, we didn't hear any dogs back. So myself and my team were comfortable to start the operations.
Okay.
We're not knowing the owner had seen us from afar.
Oh!
And immediately we started to open 2 local dogs. Bernard, I ran more than 100 meters without knowing.
Charlie, it means we need people to run 100 meters. You're not finding. But now when dog chases you, know how to run.
And they went to the test kit. The first one didn't fire.
Today we can sit here and talk and laugh.
But did you also used to do your hunting?
No. Where I lived, there was no yoi. There was guava.
Oh, agoa?
Yeah, there was guava.
Abrofo
so and then abrofo
the yellow and the red.
But
guava, mango, abrofo nkati.
But there's a fruit I really like. I'm not seeing. You call it sauce-up.
Oh, alugun.
Charlie, Papa.
Alugun.
Nice, Papa.
We had a tree at home back in there. We cut it down.
I like that alugun to good juice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It
be correct, but they don't grow. You know, sometimes I think in terms of back to your village, we also go back to our fruits.
That's true.
Because alugun to good is
very good. You know, it leaves a trail when you
really.
Baron is in Poland, but he's hungry.
Oh, Charlie, come back home.
I'm really enjoying the level of enthusiasm. When I was a kid, I remember my mom had to visit our village in Daboya, so my grandmother had to cook. My old woman made the most killer tubani ever.
It will be there in abundance.
It's unmatched. I remember taking some to school and my classmates tasted it and wanted more. I was like, Massa, come much for there.
We need more of the tubani joints.
Yeah.
We have them in the northern village. Yes.
We buy cocoa with masa. I don't know if you know masa.
Yes.
We talked about
masa.
Yes.
So it's going there.
Yes. Cocoa with milk is an abomination. So you are the only person drinking this cocoa with milk. You and the fear.
No, plenty people.
You and your Dadabi people.
Ashami too has sent a message.
Cocoa with milk for infant.
Ashami too has sent a message. Some Asian countries have accepted and legalized restaurants to serve food in banana and plantain leaves.
Wash it well.
Be Prince of Katram. If you go to India, and Malaysia, Thailand,
even Ecuador,
places, yes, the plantain
leaf
fronts
is useful.
Yes, they normally use.
And it's
the street side restaurants normally,
and it's organic because then you don't waste plastics.
Please tell the Southern village caterers to add a bliboda, that's boiled corn, groundnut, and coconut.
A bliboda, aboda,
when we cook kachakoi with ice and groundnut.
Hey, what's that?
Tell Benokaf, she will prepare it. Just tell Benokaf.
Kachakoi.
So Benokaf is on the list.
Yes.
So
Benokaf.
If you are listening, add this to your menu.
A bliboda,
boiled corn,
groundnut,
and coconut, and kachakoi with ice and groundnut. Benokaf. Somebody says,
what's that? That's the name of the company.
Yes. Okay. They are on the list.
Now we are doing this at the Fosterland Children's Park because it gives enough space for the whole family. So on Sunday, the whole day. So in fact, those of
it's a family affair.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's not.
And for those of you who have pumped Western foods into the minds of your children.
Now they want to eat KFC. Want to eat KFC.
This is a renaissance.
We want crepes. You want crepes?
Come. Bring your children.
Charlie.
Let them taste and experience.
Yes.
If they squeeze their faces, please push more.
Yes.
They will live with an experience.
I'm telling you.
Is
it that we want Rice Krispies?
Because Bernard, even your time was, Charlie, there was illumination small.
Your time, the 80s, early 80s, and late 70s.
No, I was actually 70s. I was 70s, growing up in Kumasi 70s, and then, later in Accra and all the other places. But you see, we go even hunting for akokono.
They call it, I forget the name of that in English.
The white one.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Where were you hunting for? In palm trees or what?
Yeah, palm trees.
What are you doing?
What to worry?
Hey, and the maintain.
Share. Stranger. we go to akokono today.
They say they want to eat.
Yeah. You even go yam hunting.
Yam?
Yes.
Wonderful.
You mean yam stealing?
No. We call something in account called ahabayre.
What type of yam is that?
Ahabayre. So technically, this is yam without an owner.
The yam that has been abandoned.
Yes. Oh, anybody who's grown up in a cannery hotel.
As in when they finish harvesting and they leave it.
Yes. So we go in groups like 10, 15 boys. You enter the village, you enter the farm. There's a video. Then you go so by the time I have a whole basket load of yam.
You've done things in this your life.
We go bird hunting.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what down there with this one.
No, we do basket trap
for the bird.
The fishing. No, basket trap.
Yeah, he was fishing too.
But the bird, how are you catching it? With tie?
With tie.
Catapult. Tie.
As for the tie, my ties. Sorry. Because me, I had 2 ties. Yes. I had the black one. And then the red one is a special one.
Sorry, when you
the red one, maybe primary school, no, I started boarding school.
So you used to do the tie yourself, not the one they buy these days?
No, I can't do it myself. You go and buy from the market. We bought from the market.
Some guys
properly done.
Some guys
so you go and buy the thing. But see, the red one is supposed to be the superior one.
Yeah.
So that one I treated it like Mercedes.
The killer blue.
Yes. So I keep it.
Special
and the funniest thing, we use that on Sundays.
Sabbath hunting.
And when I go to school, boarding school, by the time I come, somebody would have taken my tie. So one day when I was going to school,
you took the tie.
I took my red tie,
put it in the school box
inside my bag. And Hector International, when you get to school tour, they will search and take everything. Charlie, housemaster says that thing, they remove the tie.
Which is your main price asset.
What are you coming to do with this? I don't remember. The man took the tie, broke it, and threw it away. I cried for 1 week.
We used to even use tie to kill lizard.
That's another bad area. We were using it for better things.
I was using it for Okpo.
Okpo too, you won't eat.
No, I tried once. My boys and I went. We missed school.
But Okpo is pigeon.
Yes. Yeah. So we actually got 2, but the preparation of the Okpo was the problem. We got it wrong.
Okpo.
Yeah, Okpo preparation here.
Well,
Abranoma.
It's not Abranoma.
That Abranoma is dove.
This is a bubro.
Bubro.
Yes.
A bubro.
Okpo is brown and smaller. Okay. There are more questions for you.
Okay, let me go. Please, with the Kumasi people, we beg you. We beg you. We want a mini version of this. Please. Frema and Samens, our people.
When you went to
do
Kumasi,
some magic.
When you went to Kumasi for the caravan, didn't you do any food, anything?
We did the Kumasi experience. That's for the caravanites.
So Peter King
from Kumasi says, let me read the message.
No.
Let me read his request again.
We have that coming. No,
hold on. So you can do a back to your village Kumasi.
Well, we have something else for Kumasi. We have something else for Kumasi.
Types.
No, these days, Bernard, please permit me. People like to take everything we do and go and copy.
So you're afraid.
So
but I want to ask you, if you are to do this in Kumasi, it will have more fufu types.
Not necessarily.
Well,
Kumasi is very diverse.
It will rather be limiting. Because see, Kumasi, when they love it, they all love it.
So it will not be new to them.
It won't be new, but the experience, you see, we're not going to feed people. We are going to provide people experience.
You are not feed Ghana.
No, so you go there, it's food with a certain type of music.
Okay.
With a certain type of
the
dance.
atmosphere.
With some personalities.
And the sampling opportunities.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because, Kumasi, Rerenkwine is such a big deal. Accra, I'm not so sure. Because doing Rerenkwine is not the easiest thing to do.
What is Rere? You laugh in capital letters. You laugh pretty complicated. You laugh in capital letters.
Yeah, so
what is very right? The man laugh me.
Yeah, so all those things part of it. So Kumasi, just get ready for us, and then we'll be there.
For what is yours?
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Remember, AC says, guys, you're making me miss home.
Oh,
I'm walking on the land of Bournemouth and laughing like Mumu. You are making me hungry.
I saw one from Caterham too.
Yes. There's nothing more difficult than living in Obi Mansu, thinking about Ghanaian food. You can even cry.
2011,
Charlie,
December 25th, I was on the Skype with my family.
Oh, and they were eating
Christmas.
And he started crying.
Bernard, full grown man.
Crying, man.
I had all I had that day was a cup of instant noodles.
Charlie.
And the people I was talking to, Bernard, they were going from table to table, and then they would show, hey, Sheo, we are Bahao.
Oh, Charlie. And then you were sitting in China and say, that's when you said that you come back to Ghana.
The tears were just, I wailed.
I used to disrespect Kinky until I traveled to the UK. Where I said, Kinky, please forgive me. Charlie, I go to the Ghana shop, I have half-boiled Kinky. Then I'll cook it and eat. And I say, oh, Charlie. And I was in Ghana misbehaving with Kinky.
I was there for 6 months before my floor mate, Professor Joseph Forsen, University of Education, Winneba.
He did something for you.
Did fufu ayaka. I don't like fufu ayaka.
But you eat it.
Charlie. And
no, but that time the fufu ayaka, it wasn't authentic. That time they hadn't perfected it.
Art.
It was like banku.
And then he did groundnut soup with kotodwe.
You take it like that.
And then he invited me.
Let me read this one. I wasn't going to read it, but it's funny. So this is a friend of mine
so don't disrespect Ghana.
This is a friend of mine who is a military officer. So this is actually Citi. Why?
What have you done again?
How come every time you organize these good things, they coincide with soldier changing my sleeping place? I'm far away in Lebanon listening to the sound of bombs and guns, and you are talking about food that I can only imagine. Is it fair? He said, Charlie, as children, talking about you going into the farm, Charlie? He said, when we went to the farm for the operation,
he started his military career from there.
Is that we start by shouting, Ayiko, to check whether somebody will respond. Charlie, if nobody responds, then it's time to charge.
He started his career early.
But that's a good trick.
Yeah, just want to say them. Yeah,
Charlie. And the mango houses too, the people, they didn't have kids in the houses. That's the other problem. Most mango houses were abandoned houses with old people in the house.
Let me read a few more.
Charlie.
What I miss right now is gravels, Oblayo, and a quick baby.
Oh, Charlie.
Bernard, we didn't forget Kennedy Onipaye there. Akula Infetito was mentioned. Justice Community 1 Tema. The way people are describing the local foods. The feelings I am having now. I can only describe it in pidgin English. You make my heart sweet me plenty.
Hey, Justice, I want to see you at the stand. I want to see you with Sky and Godfred so we can discuss a few things in business. So please
show up.
Find us on Saturday and Sunday.
Back to your village.
28th,
29th March. Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park.
And this is the biggest in terms of vendors.
It's the biggest in terms of the experience.
Everything.
The authenticity of it. The cultural expressions. The cultural dimensions, food, music, dance, storytelling,
market,
the local market thing that we're doing, and then the display and sale of earthenware, pots and
but they should let them do some.
and then
why don't you do drama? Why don't you do some small drama
because
on the side?
We done drama.
Yes.
The Ebono, the machine that they used to grind, what's this name? The new machine. Blender has taken the market away. Blender has taken the Ebo market.
But some of us because the things my mother used to put me through that Ebono. Charlie, the garlic and the pepper and the onion, Charlie, then you are doing this.
I think every family should have a potoyua, should have a bowl.
Yes.
You understand? Because you are complaining about electricity.
What about cooler?
We need to have cooler. We need to. In fact, I'm going to make sure that I bring cooler there. I will bring cooler, and then put in methane.
Our children, when you say cooler, they don't understand.
And put the methane inside and put the water inside.
I want to ask you a question. Was the cooler actually cool in the water?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
It was.
It tasted better.
Bernard,
it's always on corner.
Yes, you have to put it on corner. Did you ever see cooler in the open before? It was in the big house. It's always in your grandmother's house.
It's in the corner.
Yes. It's always in your grandmother's house.
Special locations.
Yes. And then we used to have some cups. It's metal cup.
Yeah.
And it's either blue.
That's couple.
Red, yellow. Yeah, that's called Krua.
There was no internet, but we had the same things in our house.
Yes,
and we also have, when your TV, you have this like a small thing where they'll put sardine and things for display.
The chores I hated the most was the ebo. Yes. Saturday morning.
When do
you are dead. Then you pound the abenkwa. The pound.
Abenkwa was a difficult.
Hey, Charlie,
it was a difficult meal.
Charlie, you pound it.
You know the worst part, when they'll say you should pound the husk too.
Yes, Charlie.
I don't know, there's like some around 2 pounding.
I hated that chore.
I don't even understand.
So beside that is just added. He says that, Charlie, the ahabaye that I was talking about, that people say you haven't heard.
Yes.
He said they grow by themselves. They largely grow in areas that have been left to fallow after some years of farming.
And you enter there with your boys.
Yeah,
so do you roast the yam or what?
We do everything, son.
Hey.
We do, Papa.
And you know the funny thing, you go, you even get hurt and you come back home.
Oh, of course.
No, hurt for what? No. We don't get hurt.
Were you wearing shoes?
It looks like we are wearing the UK people.
Were you wearing shoes?
No.
Just Charlie, you try.
Shoe for what?
You have to be able to run.
Shoe? No. So your best is Charlotte. That's your best. But generally, some of them no.
Charlie. No. But you survive, how?
Also, let me tell you, Safo Kantanka in the UK, he's even telling us where he is. He says he's around the Boscombe area in Bournemouth.
Oh, Charlie.
I like the Bournemouth people today, they die. I like the account and Kobe.
Oh,
everyone will be looking for the Kobe eye.
Charlie.
Yeah. Kobe any.
Charlie, try and come to Ghana for Easter or for Christmas.
Notify from Applause. Good morning, this amazing team. They aren't just stealing ideas anymore. Now they are competing using your own dates.
Oh, Charlie.
Unbelievable. City programs all the way. Applause is rapping.
No, we don't have problem, right? We don't have problem.
So long as they are doing it well.
You are saying that you are inviting the Minister for Fisheries.
Yes.
So would there be fish assortments too?
Well, there will be fish meals.
Fish meals.
There will be fish meals. I mean, of course, I may sound like a broken record. I've talked about Aklo 1,001 times, and so we will have the
fish meals.
Yes.
What other fish meals are there? What other fish meals?
Well, there's fish in every indigenous food. So, but for the Ga type, the Aklo is leading the charge. You understand? So Aklo with Gali.
Okay.
You understand?
Gali.
So that one we will make sure that it is there.
Okay. For those who want, so even if the vendor doesn't bring it, you would bring it.
Truth is that Aklo hasn't attained a commercial status yet.
No, it doesn't happen.
So you don't go to a restaurant that want to buy Aklo.
They won't be mine.
Because it's actually quick food. It's actually quick food, typically for fishing communities and fisher folk.
Correct.
Normally done at sea.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So, but when they come at dawn, they can do Aklo because they're raw fish like that. They organize it, put JNA inside, add salt, and on the way.
Okay.
So we are doing the Aklo now. And it will be experienced by the Minister for Fisheries. You understand? Yeah.
My good friend, engineer, my schoolmate engineer, Kakeli Amejuro, has sent me a photo of his cooler. Charlie. He has placed it in the cooler. He's using it. He says he likes his cooler. He drinks his water from his cooler. So he has one at home.
So the chimebolo that you mentioned in the text message apparently is steamed abolo as opposed to the baked one. So the baked one is the one you find at the Atimpuku Junction, and then the steamed one is the chimebolo. So those are some of the food you experience at the Back to Your Village Food Festival, and please make sure you come with the family. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's not a thing you come alone. Bring your friends, and we have enough space for you to sit. There will be space to sit.
Oh yes. There
will be space to sit.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. A few more messages coming through before we go.
Okay, Francis from Chama says, you see this one people are doing in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I have to take the warmer by Friday and prepare properly for Saturday.
If I come,
it depends on what worms you have in your stomach. Some of the worms these days, the wormers cannot fight them. Have you heard of mintizol before?
Mintizol, yeah, they used to give us mintizol. It was a dewormer.
Hey, Charlie, that dewormer be
some
deadly.
They are killing things. Charlie, why do you know things?
Mintizol, Charlie, when you take mintizol, and you enter the place, the worm will come live. The worm will come dancing, Charlie.
Charlie, it's early in the morning.
The last from manager says, because of the discussion you guys are having, I just went to remove my okra stew from my freezer to eat banku this early morning. Why? Oh, this is not fair.
Okay. At least you there even have some.
Okay. Constanza from Dusseldorf in Germany. Hey, people are making me salivate with so many memories of our food. No matter how you buy and cook at home in diaspora, it doesn't taste like the original. Especially the Zongo Wache, TZ and Gobe. Bernard, keep reminding the Gen Z about the 10 sins of our food.
Yes.
How can you add milk to Hausa cocoa or eat fufu with spoon?
Yes.
You guys are making my morning
brighter. I'll get the complete list when I finish. Eating skenke with even green pepper is a sin.
Yeah, green pepper.
Eating fufu with spoon is a sin. Adding milk to Hausa cocoa is a sin. Yeah. Adding milk to this one, Eliha or Asana, is also a sin. Adding stew to Wache is a sin. No, adding stew to what they call it? Jollof.
And Shito.
No, Shito is not a sin.
It's still debatable.
Shito is not a sin. The 10 sins of Ghanaian cuisine. you got it's a serious matter, pal.
We need more submissions for the 10 sins.
I tell you. Anyway, there's also a lot of snacks we'll be talking about in the course of the week. We have a drinks village and then a snacks accompaniment village. So some of the old achomo, agbilikakulu, all those things. Basically an experience.
Yeah. The drinks village, there's the alcoholic one and the non-alcoholic.
Exactly. So everybody.
And the alcoholic one, there's a high grade and the low grade.
Yes. Whichever one you want.
There's always two things.
There are two things. You're either a man or a woman.
Because some people want to lay foundation before they go to the Dutchies and these cousins.
I was asking why the people who do the omutu, they add beans to the ground, the palm nut soup.
It's to give it weight.
And beans
foundation give it weight.
And that one can eat a spoon.
You know, some people use the big beans, not the pea.
The
big ones.
Hey,
the big
ones, Charlie.
But when I was in secondary school,
I don't eat omutu, but I've seen.
They used to give us.
Is it medical? Really?
No, Prempeh College ruined my liking of.
They didn't give it to you well.
Yes.
They didn't do it well.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
I used to love rice water and omutu before I went.
No, let me.
By the time I was done,
no, you are concerned.
They had killed.
No, I'm very concerned. Prempeh ruined your
life of mutu.
Completely.
Oh, why?
Then I have to salute Suesco.
Because they said they had mutu there.
Suesco no kokonte.
I don't eat kokonte.
Kokonte and granule soup
at
Suesco. Hey. When we're there, Jesus!
Wow!
The day they say kokontino,
people they go.
The whole dining hall is full.
Hey. Well, then the granule soup was good.
Oh yeah, it was good. It wasn't gas oil.
They used to
get gas oil.
Proper.
Nah, we had a school farm, proper school farm.
Kokonte with granule soup.
Nada.
But you were not meaning.
So I no longer eat.
You are not meaning the school.
No, but comparable to every other school at the time,
And this was locally produced with food from your
farm. Charlie.
Kokonte with granule soup.
Oh, me nada.
But I love the renaissance of omutu as a meal that people go outside.
Oh, omutu is correct.
Yeah, people like.
But that has always been in Kumasi.
Yes.
Omutu
Sunday.
Sunday thing.
It brings people together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Omutu Kumasi Sunday morning there.
Omutu is
by 8 a.m. they are there.
Truth is that when we were growing up, and I don't know about now, kokonte was not given a superior reference. It was like food for the
lower class
people. So people who were in construction and
they need energy to do some work.
But post year 2000,
it has made a strong
Kokonte
comeback.
attained a new status.
I tell you.
And it has become a middle class delicacy.
It is rising the rankings.
It has risen, my brother. It has risen. And when you talk about Kokonte, it comes with all the flowers that you can think about.
It is attaining its status as the principal food.
And there will be Kokonte there.
Oh, brutal. In various forms.
In various forms.
In various shapes and sizes.
Thank you.
No, sometimes you're speaking the right thing. Hey. But Ichichim will not be there.
That one I have to ask Frema.
You cannot do. What about Kwampa?
Kwampa is there
because Kwampa usually have this thing they do where they start the jama. When we beat them, we are satisfied. Then
Kwampa normally is there.
They can't do back to your village without Kwampa.
Oh no, Kwampa is like the carpet band all the time.
Kwampa for day there. Kwampa for day there. Check if
Kwampa is there.
Yeah.
Kwampa is there.
Kwampa has to be there.
Kwampa is there.
Kwampa has to be there.
In Chinchim, I need to check. But look, the entertainment is actually moving into
for both days.
Yes, for both days. Because it's like, you see, we are telling you about the festivals that happen in our various regions.
You are blending it into one.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes. So you have Ejojinam Fafali, Bobo group.
Ejojinam Fafali.
Yeah, Charlie, last year,
from Newtown. Sound like from Newtown group.
Charlie, last year they played that thing. Charlie, it was so beautiful. Charlie. And their choreography, their outfitting. Too much. Then you have the National Dance Company from the National Theatre.
Correct.
Yeah. So look, this is a one-stop cultural shop.
You got to be there.
That you have to be there for the immersion. You are coming for the immersion. It's not just coming to eat. Papa, you even have food in your house. But we are saying to you that this kind of experience is rare. And it happens only once in a year at the Back to Your Village Food Festival.
But I need to ask, some Gamma is telling me something. It's a good morning. I'm listening to you guys. So the Togbe, no, it's a wrong name that we have accepted. It's supposed to be Todro.
Oh lad.
The name is because
lovely.
When you roll it and drop it into the water, it looks like the scrotum of a goat.
And the wache leaves, the name has come through. It's Katem leaf.
Oh, okay.
Wait. And then one more message. It says, please keep in mind.
Are they here?
Appetizer is raw. Do you know raw?
What is raw?
Do you know raw?
No.
Raw is the second one that will be at the alcoholic zone. Some people say they are coming for the raw. Just that one.
But we also have the brass band.
Hey!
The brass band.
And
DJ Abek will be there. DJ Abek will be there, Charlie.
Brass band.
I tell you.
We'll continue this conversation tomorrow. We'll take a short break. When we come back, there's more. This is the holiday edition of the City Breakfast Show.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
There are many reasons to connect, and it's all to put smiles on the faces of those you love.
Daddy, thanks for the tea cash, okay? I love you.
That's my daughter, Angela. Caring for my parents, that's my duty. I also get to pay my utility bills easily with Telecel Cash. And to the suppliers at my shop,
hello, sir. Telecel Cash payment received right on time. Thank you.
I get to make them smile because I can pay to my suppliers' merchant numbers, even on other networks directly. My dear ones, we keep the connection stronger when our family, friends, and business relations are happy. Live on cash, enjoy convenience, and make those who matter smile when you send them money with Telecel Cash.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Prices will go sweet to your body. Plenty products, they and deals. Free a crack, see Bimbila, Bribi, Wahoma, Obia. From appliances to clothes, beauty products, pay as you wish. Quality products, guaranteed. If it matters to you, then it matters to us. Try Jumia today. Your pocket to thank you. Try Jumia today. Your pocket to thank you. Try Jumia today. Your pocket to thank you. Try Jumia today. Your pocket to thank you.
Are you clapping? Are you giving God the glory? Hallelujah! Every
day you wake up shouting, my business is not moving, customers are not coming. But look, my brother, my sister, who are you deceiving? Have you smiled today? Do you have the confidence to smile? Your face alone is chasing people away. Yeah! We all know that the problem is not a spiritual problem. The problem is a dental problem. She was saying, use Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste to remove yellow. Somebody shout amen.
Craft your smile with Pepsodent charcoal. It removes stains and whitens teeth. This advert is FDA approved.
What are you paying for? A delicious meal at the restaurant? Do it with SG Ghana Visa Card. Buying fuel for your car? Do it with SG Ghana Visa Card. Shopping online or at the mall? When you need to pay, do it with SG Ghana Visa Card. With a large network of merchants and payment points, the SG Ghana Visa Card is your secure and convenient way to get things done in Ghana. You can also use the SG Ghana Visa Card for secure online purchases. Make your life easy and use your SG Ghana Visa Card today. To find out more, call 0302-214-314. That's 0302-214-314.
Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you.
Cast your mind back to 2022. The prices were rising. The stress was high. Every liter of fuel felt like a sacrifice. Do you remember who stepped forward first? When others were comfortable with high prices, Star Oil chose you. We cut our own profits so you could keep your AC on, keep your engines running, and keep your life moving without the heavy burden. We gave you room to breathe when things felt tight. Because of you, our star savers, we became number one. Today, the pumps are a battleground. Others are finally cutting prices because they have to. But Star Oil, we do it because we want to. Don't just chase a price, remember a friendship. We were there for you then, and with new innovations coming your way, we are here for you now. Star Oil, still quality and affordable fuels for all.
Welcome to your financial tips with Solace Finance. Managing money shouldn't be limited by long queues, banking hours, or travel distances. Digital tools like Solace Finance app provide a digital solution giving you 24/7 access to savings, transfers, bill payments, and multiple wallets linking, all in one platform. With real-time tracking of balances, interest earned, and transactions, you can plan ahead, save consistently, and make smarter financial decisions with confidence. Simplify your finances, stay in control, and let Solace Finance help your money work smarter every day. Download the Solace Finance app today. For more information, call or WhatsApp us on 059-957-7963. Solace Finance. Your money, your power.
Improve your gum and oral health with the new Nesta mouthwash from Ernest Chemists Limited. Nesta mouthwash comes in original and fresh mint for the treatment of bleeding or irritated gums, mouth ulcers, maintenance of oral hygiene, prevention of bad breath and plaque. Nesta mouthwash, great oral hygiene, long-lasting freshness. Available in pharmacies nationwide. Manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited.
When factories rise, we protect them. When businesses grow, we guard their future. When families invest in what matters most, we secure their dreams. For over 60 years, SIC Insurance has been Ghana's shield, built on integrity, reliability, and care. From motor to fire, accidents to travel, marine, and more. Whatever you value, insure it with confidence. Insure it with care. Insure it with SIC Insurance, because at the heart of every policy is a sacred promise to care, to deliver, to be there when it matters most. Call 0800 100 055 or talk to a broker or licensed agent today. SIC Insurance. Our promises are sacred.
This Easter, as homes fill with laughter, shared meals, and love, pause for a moment and remember a child who has no one to celebrate with. Across Ghana, children in selected orphanages are hoping for care, hoping for comfort, hoping for kindness. You can be the reason a child smiles this Easter. Support the Easter Orphan Project 2026. Your donation in cash or in kind will provide warm meals, clothing, school supplies, and essential care for their well-being. Send your mobile money donation to 0550-900-006 or write a check in the name of the Citi FM Foundation. You may also bring your donation to Channel 1 TV in Tesano, Accra, Ghana. You can donate milk, sugar, rice, toys, books, or detergent. For more information, visit www.citynewsroom.com or call 0550-900-006 or 0302-226-013. The Easter Orphan Project comes off on Monday, 6 April 2026 and is powered by 97.3 Citi FM with support from Channel 1 TV. This Easter, let your kindness light up a child's life.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Now, if you're wondering how to take your project to the next level or how your business can really entrench itself, create jobs and a better life for people, there's a very important facility that we'll be talking about in the next few moments, which basically is doing a call for proposals in Ghana. Companies as well as public and non-profit organizations can apply for co-financing grants for investment projects that create jobs in the private sector in Ghana. So this call for proposal is what we'll be talking about with Karim Gad, who's the country manager for IFE. He's in charge of Egypt, Ethiopia, Ghana, and Rwanda. And Adjoa Kranting Labi, she's the country focal point for IFE in Ghana. And gentlemen and lady, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you. Happy Eid celebrations to both of you. And so what is IFE and what does IFE focus on for the Ghanaian market, Karim?
Yeah. Thank you very much. So IFE, basically, it's the Facility Investing for Employment created by the German Development Bank, KfW, on behalf of the Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development in Germany. For short, BMZ, so there will be a lot of abbreviations here.
Yes, I know.
What we do or what we focus on the markets that we work in is to create jobs in the private sector. Yeah, we do this throughout investment projects that we invest in on a co-financing basis. So if your company needs or cannot get the sufficient financing for their growth or their new project that they want to implement, this is what we can support with in return of you creating jobs. What we offer is grants, not subsidized loans, not equity investment.
Grants.
Pure grants that ranges from 800,000 euros up to 10 million euros per project.
800,000 euros.
Yes.
To 10 million euros per project in grants.
Yes.
Amazing. Wow. And this is not the first time you're doing this, right?
No, this is our sixth call for proposal in Ghana. We have a substantial portfolio now that is creating a lot of jobs in Ghana, among other countries, of course. And this call for proposal has a special angle that we're going to also talk about.
So what is special about this current call for proposals?
Okay, so this current call for proposal is, of course, sector open, so we are targeting all sectors, but it also has a little bit of a sweetener in it, which offers an additional grant. So if the company or the project aims to provide opportunities, job opportunities for skilled labor force who wants to work in Germany and can draw the roadmap with
for that
clearly, we can even provide up to 60% in addition to what we have already given for the job creation aspect. We can provide also for the labor migration aspect up to 60% on a co-financing basis for the funding needed for the skilled labor to go find their
So let me get this right. Companies or projects that have a component that trains labor for various sectors can apply for this facility, which is not a loan, it's not equity, it's a grant. And provided you can match the amount you're asking for. That's what you call co-financing. This is serious. Okay, Ajua, who's eligible to apply and what's the deadline for application?
Okay, so just before I get to that, for the skilled labor, they still would have to apply for the job creation component. That is compulsory.
Okay.
So, but the skilled labor is not mandatory. So they could go for the skilled labor in addition to the job creation. Okay. Now, basically, every registered entity, from public institutions to civil service organizations, NGOs to private sector companies, are all eligible to apply, so long as they've been registered in Ghana for more than 3 years or more. Okay. So basically, yes.
And their project must have a training component.
For the skilled labor, for the job creation, it's basically for expansion, for introducing new product line for manufacturers. So typically the grants could be used for construction, it could be used for purchase of equipment, they could be used for training besides the skilled labor. For the job creation.
So once your project has a job creation
component, so long as it's going to create jobs, then.
So you want more jobs created for Ghanaian people. And then the skilled labor one is like the second aspect, which has a sweetener he spoke about. Now, Karim, I just want to reiterate again, what kind of financial support IFE provides in general?
So we basically target to support the CAPEX, the capital expenditure.
Correct.
So as Ajwa was just saying, whether it's construction of a new factory, if it's a backward integration or forward integration for an existing company, even for public sector, for example, an industrial zone or a special economic zone that wants to expand, so this will require infrastructure funding, we can also fund that. Depending on the type of the project, whether it's for-profit or not-for-profit, the funding can go up to 90% of the total investment cost.
Wow. This is interesting. Now, many businesses feel these applications are complex and there are many small print, complicated conditions. Ajua, tell me, how accessible is the process and how easy is it to apply?
Okay, so I like to say this is free money. It doesn't necessarily mean it's easy money.
Okay.
So obviously, there's effort that is required. So but then the good thing is we provide a lot of help to potential applicants to help them through the process. We have our guidelines for applicants that they can go on our website and download it. And Bernard, if someone reads through the guidelines for applicants carefully, there's a 95% chance of their being successful, all things being equal.
Wow.
If they apply all the requirements that are stated in the guidelines for applicants. So yes, the process it involves effort, but it's worth it because once you've gotten a grant, it's not only benefits the company or entity applying, but it benefits generally everyone. So it's worth the effort.
What's the name of the facility?
Investing for Employment.
IFE.
Yes, IFE.
Investing for Employment. All right. Let's talk about whether there's support for the application process.
Yes, so there is support. So as I said, we have our webinars, we have on ground, we have in-person events, info sessions, we have technical workshops, we even have smart meet training for potential applicants. So all of that are available. And then we have the our marketing materials that we share with potential applicants as well. But beyond that, if anyone wants assistance, then they can see to their own assistance. That's between the applicants and whoever they see to. That is outside of IFE. But for IFE, what we provide are all the information that is necessary for anyone to read through it or to listen and understand and then go from there.
So, Karim, in application, people usually will make some mistakes based on the history of this type of things. So you talk about some of the mistakes applicants make and what they should avoid when they're applying.
Yeah. Also, first to add on what Ajwa was just saying, we also have a help desk option, kind of a hotline.
Wonderful.
That can support the applicants during their application process to ask questions that they baffle through. The guidelines for applicants is super comprehensive. It's 65 pages long, so it basically covers everything. But the most common mistakes that we have seen, mainly because people don't read that much in the guidelines for applicants, so they miss the most important things. But for example, companies that has not been operating for a required threshold or applying under the wrong category. So for example, the 90% co-funding that we provide only that for the not-for-profit projects that does not generate revenue. We find a lot of commercial projects that are applying for this or not substantiating, for example, what we call the additionality. Additionality basically means that the company must prove, or the entity must prove, that they cannot source the financing gap from elsewhere. They kind of miss that, and
they just assume.
Yeah, and IFE funding is government money, so we cannot miss that. That's the problem. So those are the most common causes of applicants not getting qualified throughout the application process.
Is this a Ghana only project? Or what I mean is, this is the Ghana version, because your job, you oversee Egypt, Ethiopia, Rwanda, and other places. So this round we are applying from March 20 to June. This is just for Ghana?
No. So this round, or this call for proposal in particular, it goes for 5 countries.
Correct.
Egypt, Ghana, those are the Anglophone ones or English-speaking ones. And then there is Morocco, Tunisia, and Cote d'Ivoire. Those are the Francophone countries.
I see. What kind of impact do you expect this program to have in Ghana in particular?
Hopefully too many jobs to handle.
That's good.
But we want, of course, to create projects that are sustainable beyond IFE intervention. But we also want to see, for this call for proposal, projects that facilitate job creation in Germany. And this would be very, very important and promising for us as well.
Because you said IFE is sort of a German development bank, KfW.
It's a project within the German Development Bank.
I see. So, Adwa, what would you say to a business that's considering applying but still unsure if they should even?
What I'll suggest is, first of all, they should attend webinars. We'll put our numbers there so they can call if they want to attend, or if they are interested. They should also go through our requirements, first of all, to see if this is for them, because that is very important. Because there's a lot of effort, we wouldn't want people to get to the middle of it and realize, oh, this is not for me. So they need to decide if this is for them. But if they feel that this is for them, then they should put in the effort, because it is worth it.
I see. So let's talk about how to get in touch with you. Website, phone number, social media. Where can they get you guys? Okay,
so for website, they can go on investforjobs.com. That's the main website. Just type
Invest for. This
jobs.
is FOR.
Yes.
Invest for Jobs.
Yes, Invest for Jobs website. They should just search, or they can just go on Google and type Investing for Employment, and they would get the link to the website. Once they get that, they have all the information about the call that they want. They can get access to their guidelines as well. My number, my number is 020 99 77 867. 020-99-77-867. So if they are also interested, they could always call. We'll send them for the webinars. If people are interested, there's a website address that they can email address they can write to, and then they'll get the links for the webinar. So if they are interested, then they could always call, and then
the number started buzzing already.
Yes.
020-99-77-867. I mean, so whether you're in a Greek business, you are into manufacturing, you are into training, call center, whatever. I mean, it's broad, right? Basically, if your entity can promise job creation and you have a real need for some financial support, this IFE project is yours. Number two, if you can also train people in specific skill areas that will be useful for both the Ghanaian and German market, we encourage you to further apply. And the application period is very long, 20th March, which is a couple of days ago, all through to 3rd June. So you have at least 2 months to take your time and go through the application, to understand the process, ask questions. Now, when are you doing the webinars?
Okay, so the date for the webinars would come up soon, but there's the website here that there's CFP website that they can email address that they can write to. So it's CFP-IFE.2026 at invest-for-jobs.com.
And the 4 is FOR.
Yes, FOR.
So CFP
IFE.
IFE. So this is not underscore, this is dash.
It's dash, yes. .2026 at invest-for-jobs.
Invest for FOR jobs.
Yes. .com.
That website has everything. So if I Google IFP 2026,
so this is the CFP mailbox. If they have questions,
sometimes I want to be lazy. I just want.
If you actually Googled investing for employment, you're gonna see.
You can do so right now, and then it will pop up.
You're investing for employment.
Yes. You're gonna see the first link that will lead you directly to the guidelines for applicants page and to this email address for inquiries that Ajwa just.
I'm trying that investing for employment. Just a second. Oh Lord, your internet. It will come. Just give me a minute. Investing for employment. Where am I? So I really want listeners to take this seriously because it's a big opportunity for.
So investing for employment on Google.
Yeah, investment employment grants Africa, investing for jobs Ghana, investment for jobs. Okay, so then the link comes. Godfrey, why is my internet gone off? why is my internet failing me at the time I need it the most? It will come. So you can call the number 020 or send a WhatsApp 020-9977-867, or just go to Google and type invest for employment. The link will be there. This is really interesting. The process itself will also help you in shaping up and thinking better about your business. What I find useful about these applications is that when you do it, it forces you to think about your business. Because there are a lot of things you assume that you do, but when they ask you, say, "Oh, really?" So you ask you, "How many people can you employ in 3 months?" I say, "Really? Can I really quantify?" And then it helps you to also think about your sources of financing and where your money is going. So it's a very useful process, particularly for those of you who are committed to creating more jobs. So this is something, and you don't even have to be like a large company. Different sizes of companies are welcome as well in doing this. Any final words, Karim, from you before we go?
We basically, one of the most things that we have also witnessed that I would like people to avoid this time is starting late. Our application process is cumbersome.
I know.
Least to say.
German.
Yeah, exactly.
I've tried a few.
So it takes some time to finish. Yet again, it's a step-by-step basis on this dedicated portal that is called SmartMe. I would encourage everyone who's interested and think they are eligible in accordance with the guidelines for applicants to start now.
Wonderful. And we've been talking to Karim Gad, country manager for IFE, Egypt, Ethiopia, Ghana, and Rwanda, and Ajwa Kwating Labi, country focal point for IFE Ghana a massive opportunity for you to apply for grants ranging from 800,000 euros to 10 million euros. Guys, don't joke with this opportunity. It's a fantastic process. There will be webinars to help you walk through the application process, and you'll learn a lot. You'll make some great investment, move your business to the next level. Thank you guys for being on the program.
Thank you very much for having us.
Coming up next is food and more food. Frema Edinami is not the one. Actually, it's Apioko Sarah Mashong. She will be doing some interviews on food shortly. Before we go there, we'll be right back with that announcement. Stay with us.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Kuma has always dreamt of commanding his own military forces.
Attention! Eyes right, stand at ease.
Because that dream is still a vision in progress, he spends his time commanding his money with the EcoBank mobile app.
Operation Supplier Payment. Dispatch 1,000 units of currency from Accra to Benin. Move! Move!
Sometimes he wants a little extra control so that he can buy only what he needs.
Command Center mobile app. Activate virtual card protocol and initiate payments for sneakers and t-shirts. Abort mission for leather coat payment.
Even when the general is fast asleep, his standing order marches out to sort his bills. With the EcoBank mobile app, you can command your money to make safe transactions in Ghana and across 33 African countries. Download the EcoBank mobile app on the Play or App Store today.
By the left, about turn.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
Hey, so what goes into building quality structures? I mean, literally, what goes into it? Wujaf, you don't want to be sitting here somewhere worrying whether or not you did a really good job. It's a very simple equation. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, massa, forget it. Don't start cry. Menye, diamond cement has been providing builders, block makers, and construction companies that peace of mind for years. Diamond cement is 42.5 R grade cement. Unbeatable quality made right here in Ghana. And because we have your pocket in mind, we provide 32.5 R grade so that everybody getting on. No long talk, Jack. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, don't start. Locate Diamond Cement Ghana Limited nationwide with factories in Aflao, Takrade, and Buipe, or call 0244-313-368 or 0540-111-978 or 0202-021-175. Diamond Cement, still as hard as a diamond.
The Ghana Exim Bank is 10 years old. Hooray! And to commemorate this milestone, the Ghana Exim Bank is hosting a two-day international conference on the theme, A Decade of Enabling Export Trade and Industrial Transformation, Resetting Gexim for the Next Frontier. The event takes place on the 25th to 26th of March at the Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, 8 a.m. each day. President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will perform the official opening of the conference. Special guest and speaker, Honorable Elizabeth Ofosue-Jari, Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. Conference host is Honorable Sylvester Adina Mensah, Chief Executive of the Ghana Exim Bank. For inquiries, call 0208-541-480 or visit eximbankghana.com/conference to register. Media partners, Daily Graphic, Media General, The Multimedia Group, Citi FM, Radio Gold and Channel 1 TV. And knowledge partners include IFC and SME Finance Forum.
Feel the energy and reconnect with your roots this March at the Back to Your Village Food Festival 2026.
Join us for a celebration of Ghanaian culture and cuisine from all across the country. Northern, Akan, and Southern villages will all be represented. It's more than just food. It's about culture, family, and memories that last a lifetime. Let's come together this March to discover the flavors that make us who we are. The date is 28th and 29th of March 2026. Venue is the 847 Children's Park. The time is 10 a.m. through till 6 p.m. each day. Interested vendors can register by calling 0205-973-973.
The Back to Your Village Food Festival 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM and is proudly sponsored by EcoBank, Chino, Didi Sheto, and Munchi Biscuits.
In the heart of Africa, where the warmth of our people meets the beauty of our land, there's a pride that soars high. Welcome to South African Airways. At SAA, we're more than an airline. From the golden sands of Cape Town to the thundering Victoria Falls, from the turquoise waters of Mauritius to the pristine beaches of Perth. Let South African Airways take you on a journey you'll never forget. As a proud member of the Star Alliance, the world's largest premier airline network, SAA is dedicated to delivering unparalleled passenger services of the highest standard. South African Airways, proudly South African, where every journey begins with Sawubona. We see you.
When you hit the road, anything can happen. Drive with motor insurance that's fast, reliable, and always there when it matters. Whether it is comprehensive motor insurance, third-party fire and theft, or third-party only, Provident Insurance will sort you out. Insure or renew from January to March and enjoy fuel coupons and exclusive branded souvenirs. Terms and conditions apply. Drive confident, drive protected. Visit any Provident Insurance branch nationwide, our agency outlets, or licensed brokers. You can also call 050-937-4928 for inquiries or visit providencegh.com for more information. Remember, Ghana card is required for individuals and TIN number for corporate clients and for all motor insurance transactions in line with NIC directives.
With Provident, plan your cover.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
And before we bring you our on-air series for today, a lot of birthday greetings coming through on the program. Today happens to be the birthday of Mr. Wisdom Malco Maniga. You are a teacher at Vine Christian School. Happy birthday to you from all your friends and your students. Wisdom Malco Maniga. My dear Frank Kwabena Kesiano, aka K, I wish you all the blessings that God has promised to give you in this life, and thank God for seeing you through another year of your life. I want to take this opportunity to appreciate you for everything you do for me and the family. We're grateful and thankful for your continued show of love. I wish you well and love you more than ever. Welcome to the 5th floor, room 5, from Josephine and the children. to Kwabena Frank Kessi Ano. Happy golden birthday to an incredible friend and 10 brother, Mr. Malko Afajinu, head of brand and marketing Stanbic Bank. As we celebrate this milestone, I'm reminded of the laughter, adventures, and countless memories you've shared. Your guidance, wisdom, and kindness have made a lasting impact on me, and I'm grateful to call you my own. Here's to 6 decades of love, laughter, and living life to the fullest. May this new chapter bring you joy, good health, and more of the things that your heart makes your heart happy. Cheers to you, my friend. May your day be as amazing as you are. There was no name attached to this message. I'm sure the person who sent it knows or the person who it belongs to knows who sent it. Good morning to you, Malko Afajinu. This morning, Apioko Sarah Mashong is speaking to Dr. Mrs. Alberta Bonzi Simpson on indigenous food staples. It's part of our on-air series for Heritage Month. Stay with us.
Hello there. You're very welcome to the Heritage On Air Series 2026 right here on Channel 1 TV and Citi FM. My name is Apioko Sarah Mashong Abe. You may call me Apioko. That works just fine. Now in this series, in our Heritage Month of March, we're exploring our food, our music, our personalities, the people who are heroes and heroines, as well as the places that have historical significance to us. And I have the pleasure and the honor of taking you through the journey of Ghanaian food. Across the length and breadth of Ghana, we're exploring our culinary heritage. Now today, we're going to be talking about Ghanaian staples. What are they? What qualifies something to be called a staple in the first place? And what do we use them for? How do we eat them? Now, I won't be doing this by myself. I have a guest, but I'll introduce her to you after this breather. Do remember, do not forget, that this series is proudly sponsored by GTP. We'll be right back. We're back, and this is still Channel 1 TV, and of course, still 97.3 Citi FM. This is the Heritage On Air Series 2026. We're exploring Ghanaian heritage and all the different facets of it. Now, we're talking about food here. My name is Apioko. Call me the food woman. I'm glad to do it. My guest today is a very august woman. She'll tell me I'm giving her too many fans, but I'll do it anyway because I love her for so many reasons. One of them being the fact that she's written the first and most comprehensive cookbook that explores Ghana's culinary history. And it's very interesting. We'll talk about it because we'll have to reference some of the things in there at some point. But do look for Serving Ghana. Serving Ghana. You can find it. It's not difficult to find. Google it, and then you can get some information there. Now, my guest, Dr. Mrs. Alberta Bonzi Simpson. She's a senior lecturer at the Department of Hospitality and Tourism at the University of Cape Coast. Hello, Doc.
Hi, Happy.
Good to see you.
It's always good to be here.
Always good to have you. Always good to have
Yes.
you. And I must say, Doc is an authority when it comes to conversations about our food. You know, many of us, we eat, we drink, we cook, we revel in the food, but that's it. You don't have the information, and that's why it's always a joy to talk to you, because you break it down and it adds meaning to what's on your plate or in your bowl. Yeah, good to have you.
Thank you.
So we're talking about Ghanaian staples, and I want us to start from here. A lot of the time, you hear the word staple foods. You did social studies, you did, what's it called, vocational skills. If you did catering, are staple foods, What is a staple food, and what qualifies a food or a food item to be a staple in the first place?
Okay, so when we say staple food, basically it is food that is eaten almost on a daily basis by a people, and it is readily available. It contributes hugely to their nutritional and energy intake, and it has long shelf life and does not require so much processing. Yes, basically.
Okay, so it's not just, okay, because I see it all the time, it's a staple. It has to come with these qualities. So
yes, it has to be the
readily available.
foundation of the dietary needs of the people.
Okay.
And if they also eat it frequently and almost every day, they eat it, then it's a staple.
Okay.
Yes.
That also means that staples are big economic earners
They
as far
are.
as food is
They
concerned.
are. They are.
All right. Okay. So that, I think we've established that. Let's talk about some of the staples that we have in Ghana. I believe we have a few here: plantain, cassava. But let's talk about that. And Ghana, of course, is not just Accra, as many people would think, or the big cities, your Kumasi or your Takoradi, now Tamale as well. But across the length and breadth of Ghana, I think you'll find different staples. So can we walk through some of them?
Okay. So when we talk about the staple foods in Ghana, there is a history to it. Initially, it was the sorghums, the legumes, the cocoyams, and the yams. Then, due to the transatlantic trade and missionaries coming in, a lot of what we know as staples now were brought in. So the cassavas, the plantains, the tomatoes, the onions, the peppers, chili peppers, for example, were brought in by the Portuguese. And we used to use the fomusa and the srusa as our heat sauce. It wasn't the peppers.
It wasn't the peppers.
No, it wasn't the peppers. So now we have the maize or the corn, the cassavas, the plantains, and through our own ingenuity, we have different species. CSIR have modified some corn, I don't know whether I should use the word breeds, so that they are more resilient to insects and all of that. And
because of our climate,
exactly,
and what it brings.
Exactly. So some of them you may not find in the original form that they were brought in. They have been genetically modified to make them better. Yes.
So let's stay with that. You know, you just mentioned genetically modified, and I think a lot of the time, because of the language and negative press around the term genetically modified, we think that genetically modified things are bad all the time, you know. But like you said, the CSIR, because of the kinds of pests that we have, we're tropical climates for the most part, and then across the country, some places are more dry than others, some more waterlogged than others. So you're saying that these things have been developed so that our foods can thrive and we can still have food security.
Exactly, exactly. So nature does it sometimes by itself, where plants will change based on the climate in which they are grown. So some plants will grow differently even in color. If they are in colder climates than they will do in warmer climates than ours. And some of the modification has also been done by human beings just to suit our purposes.
Okay. So now let's talk about some of the things that have become our staples.
Okay.
It's interesting to hear that the list you listed, that's basically Ghanaian food. But these things were brought in, of course, hundreds of years ago in some cases, but they become a part of us. So let's start from maize.
Okay.
Because maize, everywhere in the country, there's some maize dish coming from there. Let's talk about maize.
Okay. So maize was brought in from the Americas by the Portuguese. And the aim of bringing maize was not to change our diet, but rather to bring in staples that their armies could live on.
And they couldn't do our sorghum and
no,
they weren't used to it.
And it takes a shorter time to grow maize than sorghum and wheat and millet. And that's why the maize was preferred. And then our indigenes found various uses of it. And one of the most iconic is the fermentation of maize. It is interesting to note that just by fermenting the maize after milling increases the shelf life of your kinke and your banku, because it changes the pH and it makes it more difficult for bacteria to grow in there.
So that's why somebody can make banku, wrap it, put it in an ice chest or some kind of warmer, and for 1 week
it can be there.
You can just pick it and eat it with your fetri or your
exactly.
pepper.
Exactly. You can even just wrap it in plantain leaves and it will last. So that was how our mothers decided to make the shelf life of our corn products longer. And then there is also the dry corn. So aside soaking maize in water for 3 days, and mind you, when you put it in the water, you don't have to put your hand in that water or that maize for the 3 days.
Otherwise you contaminate it.
When you do that, you first contaminate it and you introduce a very bad odor to the maize. So when you soak the water, just don't wash the maize fresh as you bring it from the market or the farm. Pour it into a bowl, pour water on it, don't rinse it, don't do anything about it. After 3 days, then you rinse it, and when you rinse it, you just take it straight to the mill. You don't put water back on it.
That's the indigenous process.
That is the indigenous
but you're
process.
taking my mind back, because I remember when I was younger, so my mom had these buckets, and these buckets were just for maize.
Yeah.
And like you're saying, straight from the market, put them in there, fill it with water. The buckets had lids. We left them, and then now you take them to go and be milled.
Yeah.
These days you'll find the dough already milled, already pressed and packaged in the market, even our traditional markets. But before, you had to do it yourself.
Yes.
And that's the thing, you don't put your hand in it.
No, if you play with it, if you put your hand in it, you get a very foul odor after you blend the corn, and it's not pleasant. So you don't have to do that. Then aside that corn dough, which is, and after you have brought it from the mill, you also have to let it rest for about a day or two.
Okay.
Before you can pack it and freeze them. When you pack them and freeze them, it can last forever. If you don't also mix it with too much water, it can stay for a couple of days, maybe a week, without any preservation. But if you want it to last longer for years, you can just bag them in rubbers and put them in your freezer, and they will be there forever. But I will just advise that you portion them and store them. So when you take them out, you don't put them back into the freezer. Then you can also blend it dry. When you blend it dry, there are so many different types of meals that you can prepare.
Okay, so like what we're seeing here, we have some of the blended dry maize.
Yes, you can mix it with kokonte powder and make your tuzafi out of it. You can make the gemplans out of it and all the plants.
Baka baka.
Exactly. Out of the dry corn meal. And that the dry corn meal, if you tie it well and you store it, it should be in a container tightly covered. It should stay for
and you can use that for porridge as well.
You can use it for porridge
so that's
as
your
well.
Ekwegbemi.
The Ekwegbemi
is a little
is
more rough.
Yes, it's great. So it is rougher, but let's say it's granules, maize granules, for want of a better word. And you have the
oblayo.
The oblayo, they are bigger. And what you do with the oblayo, it is just husked.
Okay.
When you husk the cornmeal, you don't break it into pieces and then you cook it. So you can make the oblayo with that. You can also make what we call the Fancies have this cornmeal where you have the husked corn mixed with granules and then wrapped in corn husk. The name
is also
has just escaped.
It will come. We'll get it.
Yes, I think it will come at some point. You find them selling them. Then you tie it with a rope and then you sell it by the roadside. You find them at the roadside too. So you can do that, and that is a snack. That is, and you can even give it to your kid to take it to school. And there are certain variants where you will put smoked anchovies in the middle, wrap it, boil it, and then give it to your child to take to school.
And then we have our maize drinks too.
We have
the
our
medada, sana,
the asana,
the liha, all the variations of it.
Exactly. So you can make drinks with, we make drinks with maize, we make snacks with maize, we make carbohydrate accompaniments to our main meals with maize. Yes.
So let's talk about tuzafi.
Okay.
Because in this, so middle belt is south.
Sabo is the
Sabo.
name. Sabo is the name.
Sabo.
Yes, Sabo. Ebru
Sabo.
Sabo.
Ebru Sabo.
Yes.
When you come from the middle down to the south, a lot of what we do is the fermented. So you have kinky, there's etil, all of that. But then the tuo is more from the powder.
The tuo zafi is a mixture of the dry powdered maize and cassava meal. Cassava flour, kokunte, what we use for kokunte. Then with the maize stew, you can roast it and mail it for different types of meals. You can make it into tom brown as a porridge. You can make it into apapransa. You can make it, add it to plantain to get your crackrow. So you can use it in varied ways. And it's very good when you add some sorghums and bean products to it for kids. It's a very nutritious meal for babies.
Okay, so Doc, I'll come back to you. I want us to just take a little break. Now, you are listening to and watching the Heritage On Air Series 2026. We're focusing on food in this particular episode, and particularly on the staples of Ghana. I'm here with Dr. Mrs. Alberta Bonzi Simpson. We're going for a break. We'll be right back.
Ago.
This is the Heritage On Air series right here on Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM. My name is Apioko, and my guest today is Dr. Mrs. Alberta Bonzi Simpson. She's a senior lecturer at the Department of Hospitality and Tourism at the University of Cape Coast, UCC. And we're having a conversation about Ghanaian staples. We've spoken a lot about maize, Doc.
Yes.
But we have a few others that we need to touch on. You mentioned when we began the conversation that many of the staples that or the things that we consider staples today were imported.
Yes.
So they came when the transatlantic trade started, the Portuguese, the Dutch, all of them, they brought things.
Yeah.
However, plantain and cassava have been with us.
No.
No? No?
They were also
brought. So who brought what?
They were brought by the Portuguese from the Americas and Caribbean.
So that explains
Yes.
why we have similar meals.
Exactly.
And similar ingredients
Yes.
across the diaspora.
Exactly.
Okay, so they actually brought it to us.
Yes.
And then, of course, when our people were taken there in the slave trade, went to meet it, and
Yes.
then ended up using it because they had met it
They
here.
didn't bring it to us. They brought it with them.
They brought it with
for them. And then, of course, if they had to grow it, we would grow it. And then it became part and parcel of us. Just like they took the sugar cane to them, and then it became part and parcel of them. Yes, yes.
Interesting, very interesting. So let's talk about cassava first. Let's talk about cassava as a staple.
Yeah. So cassava, as I said, was also brought in by the Portuguese, but it is so much eaten across the length and breadth of Ghana, where you have the very dry climates. They turn it into a powder, and they use it for what we will call kunkunte.
I have kunkunte here, and I want to eat some because
okay,
that's actually my favorite swallow.
You can eat it without soup. Oh, okay. It's my favorite too, so that makes two of us.
I love kukunte.
Yes. And kukunte is dried. It has this dark brown color if it is left on the weather, exposed to the weather for a long time. So you have moisture going there through the mist and dew.
Okay.
And then the sun hitting on it, then you get it brown. But if you dry it quickly and fast, maybe the weather is so hot, you dry it within 2 days, it's actually whiter. It will look like the banku
Like
that
the
you have.
banku.
Yes, when I do it in the house, it ends up being whiter than what it is.
So a lot of the time we see the dark brown. So, okay, so that has, so you're saying that has to do with the length and time
and
of the
the
drying
method
of the,
of the drying. If it's left to the weather, then you get that. But kokunte is also very high in iodine. That's why I love to eat it. So if you have any gastric problem that has to do with sore in your digestive system, then kokunte is your thing. Kokunte is your thing. When we were younger, if you would remember, they put iodine on our sauce.
Yes.
So this is basically eating iodine into your system. Eat it consistently, 2 times a week, at least 2 times a week. And you wouldn't have to go to the doctor for ulcers and minor ulcers and tummy aches.
That's so amazing.
Yes. That's why I love it.
So it also means that if you wound, you're likely to heal.
I do not know how it gets out of the intestinal tract to the skin, but inside so far as it's in there, it will heal. Yes. And I was also very amused to find that cassava also has a certain amount of protein. So it has a lot of minerals, nutrients, and proteins. You can either pound it or eat it as an ampesi, cassava ampesi, and it goes so well with garden eggs.
So that's something that we don't talk about very often. Usually when we talk about ampesi, we are thinking about the plantain, the apim, yam, cocoyam maybe, but not really cassava. I mean, I love it.
Yes.
But how do you know the kind of cassava that you're supposed to use for apim? Because a little Betty told me that there are differences.
Yes. Yeah. So there are some cassavas that can get as big as yams.
Like the ones that CSI, when I see their cassava, it's like, oh my goodness.
Yes. They are also, some of them are also genetically modified. And they can be so starchy and so hard, those ones are not palatable to eat. And some of them might also have bitter aftertaste. So for the ampesi, you want to go for the slim white cassavas.
Okay.
The slim white cassavas, probably. Yes, younger ones.
Younger ones.
Yes, slim
younger
white
cassavas.
ones. And it's very palatable when you pair it with garden egg stew with some kako. Supaku. A name that I just learned from one of my girls. There is this kind of Kobe, kako-looking kind of fish, dried fish, that is called supaku. Hey, it's so flavorful. It's so flavorful. So that with garden egg stew pairs perfectly with cassava. Okay. And cassava is eaten right from the south to the northern part of Ghana in so many different types of ways. Either they make gari with it, they make tapioca with it, they make powdered cassava to go with the tuzafi, or kokunte dried and fermented, or pound it as fufu. When you go to certain parts of Ghana, they pound fufu every day.
Yeah.
Every day. It's a staple. Every day the household eats fufu. And according to some interviews that I have, they can just prepare soup to last 3 days. So they just wake up and pound the fufu, and they'll eat the same soup with it until it is done. And
then the cassava to the cassava dough.
Yes.
That's what aglema. That's what you use for the akpone.
Yes.
Because you mix it with the maize dough, the corn dough. I love it. Let's talk about plantain.
Yes. So plantain has very recent use as a snack. Plantain chips. Everywhere you pass in Ghana, even on the plane, you will find plantain chips, and you will find it made from the unripe plantain or the ripe plantain. As the plantain ripes, it gets sweeter. And the plantain chips will not be so dry, but they will have sweetness in it. And then fufu also, you use plantain to improve on the nutritional value and also to reduce the starchiness of the cassava. Plantain is replete in potassium, so it's a good source. Plantains, bananas, they are good source of potassium. And so you would want to put some plantain. And for diabetics...
So that's the fufu.
Yes, and for diabetics, fufu made from just plantain. Happy. For diabetics, fufu made from just plantain is a good choice for them. And you can also eat the ripe plantain, either as tatar, kakro, or kelewele, or just fried plantain with your gobe. And for me, no plantain goes to waste in my house. I have a plantain plantation at my backyard. So what I do is that when I cut it, I start with the apim, And as it gets ripened, it goes to the fried plantain with the gobe. And as it gets very ripened, it goes to the tatar. And then when I can't have tatar again, I just peel them, zip bag them, put it in the freezer for another day.
For another day.
Yes.
We love it. We love it. Okay, we will wrap up soon, but I want us to talk. We've spoken a lot about the different staples and whatnot, but I have some shea butter here.
Yeah.
We don't consider shea butter a staple, but it is for certain parts of Ghana. Let's just touch on that, please.
So even the oils that we have were not the staple for Ghanaians. It was the shea butter oil.
Not even palm oil?
Not even palm oil. It was also introduced at some point in time. It was the shea butter. And so the shea butter oil, when you go to the north, is the staple oil. They cook so many different types of dishes with the shea butter oil. It is natural, it is healthier, and more nutritious than the bleached oils that we have. The more processed the oil, the bad it is for you. If the oil comes from things like soya bean, things that are not naturally oil, then you should know that a lot of processing has gone through it and it's not the best for you. So your best bet is the shea butter and the palm oil, if you can.
Okay. I mean, the shea butter, of course, when they make the tuzafi, so you don't get the dry film, they spread it on top, it remains supple. They use it for the tubani dip and all that. So,
and aside that, it's a good skincare.
And for so long, people told us that shea butter was not edible because we didn't know.
And I think we also adulterate it with all sorts of perfumes on the market. So if you want to eat it, you have to be careful that you are buying the unadulterated shea butter, or else you'll be eating some chemicals. And of course, the fragrance will not also be pleasant in the food.
In the food, definitely not. Last thing, let's talk about millet. Is millet also something that we had?
Yes.
Indigenous?
Yes.
Okay, so millet is
also
indigenous.
Yes, millet is indigenous to Ghana. So all the Hausa cocoas and all the millet carbohydrate dishes that the Northerners produce, they are all indigenous to Ghana. But the reason why we are gradually losing millet is because of the length it takes for it
to process it for preparation.
No.
Or to grow.
To cultivate. Okay. Yes, the length of cultivation. So people go to the mazes because a few months it's ready and you can harvest it. Yes, but sorghums, millets, we've had them with us from the beginning.
I love it. I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Heritage On Air Series 2026 right here on Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM. I've been speaking to Dr. Mrs. Alberta Bonzi Simpson. She's a senior lecturer at the Department of Hospitality and Tourism, University of Cape Coast, and we've been talking about Ghanaian staples, and you heard it for yourself. If you didn't know that the staple that you hold so closely and dearly to your heart was imported at some point to become a Ghanaian staple, now you know. And I believe we also picked up on some of the nutritional benefits, and we began to understand just how widespread, how widely spread these staples are used and why we call them staples in the first place. Now, we'll have more conversations as the weeks go along in this Heritage Month of March. My name is Apioko. Do stay tuned.